Ok. Tenemos que ir aquí.
Oh, for a second there, Paimon really thought the Jade Chamber was gonna be ruined again. Oh, but it's all over now. Who knows if the Lantern Rite can still go on after an incident like that, though. Let's ask Lady Ningguang how things are shaping up for the festival this year.
Ok, me parece bien. Creo que vamos a mover esto.
Kratos Red 245. Sed. ¿Por quién vas a tirar entonces, bro?
Yaimiko. Yaimiko. Y tal vez Kokomi. Me sobra para Yaimiko. Me sobra de Yaimiko.
Send this report to the Ministry of Civil Affairs and have them delegate each of the tasks on the list to the appropriate departments. Also, be sure to tell them that though the Lantern Rite may be complicated, everything must be done properly.
Hello, Lady Ningguang. It's us again.
Hey, no te molestamos, ¿verdad?
No, of course not. You are my honored guests. And given the looks of you two, I presume that you're here to celebrate the Lantern Rite?
Yep.
That's right. So what's on the agenda for the festival this year?
As always, there will be a variety of activities taking place. Oh, but there is one of particular interest. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is planning a fireworks show this year. It should certainly be worth your time. Releasing Mingxiao lanterns has always been at the heart of the Lantern Rite. But with all that has occurred in Liyue as of late, I think the people of the city need something to warm their hearts. A feeling of everyone coming together in solidarity. So, I believe that this year calls for a celebration of particular magnificence. Something
Bombas.
that would be closer to the hearts of
Como
every
fuegos
citizen.
artificiales.
We are currently in the process of placing fireworks at various locations all throughout Liyue. We shall choose a timely moment during the festival to set off all the fireworks in unison, allowing the sparkling lights and excitement to resonate with the hearts of the people.
Fireworks? But we've already seen fireworks in other places before.
Sí, como Inazuma, pero Paimon, esto va a ser diferente porque va a ser varios lugares de la ciudad soltados, puestos y soltados al mismo tiempo a todo alrededor de la ciudad. Lo cual va a ser una vista bastante interesante porque va a haber fuegos artificiales al mismo tiempo.
Is there something special about the fireworks in Liyue?
Fireworks were originally developed alongside many other inventions here in Liyue. When our ancestors first created fireworks, they were originally known as firecrackers. Their bright flashes and loud sounds were often used for warding off beasts or as warning signals to other people. In those days, it was difficult for people to contact one another while out farming the land, so they would carry firecrackers with them to give signals when necessary.
Oh, interesante. Eran más una herramienta para la seguridad.
But people's lifestyles began to change after Liyue Harbor was founded. They no longer had to travel out of town to tend the fields anymore, so the use of firecrackers for emergencies also began to dwindle.
Okay.
But through our
Comprensible.
local customs, the pioneering spirit of the firecrackers has been passed down to this very day. We made improvements to firecrackers and began setting them off during the Lantern Rite to commemorate the tenacious spirit of our ancestors.
Ok. Ok, ya, por fin. Muy típico de Liyue.
Wow. Everything has so much history in Liyue.
As I'm sure you already know, everything on this land accumulates history and value as time passes. That is the nature of Liyue.
Ok.
I've left Kuching in charge of the fireworks show. If you're interested, why don't we pay her a visit together?
Me parece bien. Hace tiempo no hablábamos con Genshin directamente. Estrellas de buena fortuna. Ok. Creo que todo vamos a cambiar el equipo porque vamos a hacerlo con el personaje principal. y sus compatriotas. Veamos. Aquí. Ok. Ya. Podría tirarme por ahí, pero prefiero ir por el camino. Para eso está hecho, ¿no? Aparte que puedo coger estas flores de seda también que necesito. Bueno, no las necesito porque ya las usé. ¿Sabe qué? Ya que no voy a usar las escaleras, ¿quién las necesita? Yo no. Hola. Después vengo a ver si tienen nuevos libros. Siempre las actualizaciones hay nuevos libros. Bueno, no en todas, pero en la gran mayoría de las actualizaciones siempre hay nuevos libros. Nuevas historias. ¡Wow! Pusieron un montón de decoraciones. Hay un montón de linternas por todo lado. Y un gran dragón. Bueno, es el año nuevo, así que... Y un gran dragón aquí. Es una gigantesca lámpara de papel. Espérese. Esto lo van a quitar cuando termine el evento, así que... vamos a tomarle una fotografía simplemente para guardarlo. Y una más por aquí. ¿No? Estas las lámparas que están en el aire también. Y... el tercero. No es que tan cerca no se admira.
No se aprecia.
Algo así. Ok, esperemos que pase la cabeza del dragón.
Ahí.
Vamos a guardar este, vamos a tomar una más. Algo así. Listo, vámonos. Demasiadas fotografías. Vea todas esas linternas en el aire. Está flotando, es que la ciudad tiene una tradición de liberar las linternas. Que vayan flotando. Wow.
Nada más eso.
Sí,
Nada más eso.
es que está basado en China el lugar. ¿Sí? Dije que no iba a tomar más fotografías y aquí estoy. Qué demencia. Ahora soy fotógrafo profesional. Listo, ya, vamos con la historia. Porque si no, jamás. Hola, Kechin, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo bien?
We need to add a few more locations for launching fireworks. The show has to be visible all across Liyue, not just in the city. They celebrate Lantern Rite in Jingsa Village too, you know.
But, Lady Kuching, what about our budget?
The budget is exactly what it's meant to be. It's the necessary amount of funds to properly carry out a task. If you think the current budget will not suffice, then we'll simply have to apply for more funding from the Ministry of Civil Affairs and wait for their approval. Our aim is to organize a memorable Lantern Rite. The budget is there just to facilitate planning. We mustn't lose sight of our goal.
Yes, Lady Kuching. I understand.
Good. And please remember, safety first. Oh, it's Ningguang and the Traveler. Good to see you.
Bueno, verte, Kechin.
Are you here for the Lantern Rite? Your timing couldn't be any better. The preparations are almost complete.
Kechin, ¿qué estás haciendo?
Kratos Red
I'm reviewing the positioning
245.
of the fireworks and double-checking the relevant
Bro,
facilities.
puedo pedirte el
It's all in
favor
a
si
day's
me
work.
dejas entrar a tu mundo para recolectar unas cosas que me faltan para subir a Gangyu de nivel.
Sí. Después de seguramente terminar esta misión. Por mí no hay problema. Estoy revisando la ubicación de los fuegos artificiales, inspeccionando las instalaciones. Parte del trabajo. Ok, perfecto.
Forgive my directness, but if I'm not mistaken, you could just as easily leave these tasks to your subordinates. You've already been working around the clock these past few days. I'm sure a break would not be amiss.
No, it's fine. Really, I can handle it. Pungi, please redraft our plans, make a summary report, and send it to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I'm going into town to check the progress of the fireworks setup. I'll return shortly.
Okay.
As for you, Traveler, you're our esteemed guest. Please take the opportunity to stay in Liyue Harbor and enjoy the festivities. Pungi, is everything clear? Please remember the tasks I've given you.
Yes, Lady Kuching. Don't worry.
Good. Ningguang, Traveler, goodbye for now.
Adiós.
Please, excuse me, Lady Ningguang. And, Traveler. I must get going. Lady Kuching told me a great deal of information, and I have to write up the plans from scratch again, so time is of the essence. Oh, one moment. I almost forgot. Here, Traveler. This is a launch tube. Lady Kuching said you may be interested, so she had me keep one to give to you. Someone with good handicraft skills should be able to use this to design their very own fireworks. You should try it when you have the chance.
Okay.
Whew. Paimon couldn't get a single word in just now. Well, more like Paimon didn't dare open her mouth while they were talking, but still.
Genshin tenía una presencia imponente.
Did you notice it too? Lady Kuching is a lot more outspoken than she used to be. And she seems a whole lot busier too. Wonder why?
Ever since the Adepti left Liyue Harbor in the hands of mortals, we Qixing have taken up the responsibility of leading the people. We have taken charge of many vital tasks in various sectors, and we are responsible for planning and organizing all sorts of affairs. That said, being in charge of everything inevitably takes its toll. It's exhausting at times. Jiangzhou was responsible for planning the Lantern Rite in former years, but her father is getting quite old now, so she transferred to another department this year. In the end, the Lantern Rite planning was left to Kuching and myself. I am the head organizer, while Kuching is responsible for the highly anticipated fireworks show. Such an important event should be entrusted to the most qualified candidate. Kuching is disciplined, yet passionate about her work, so she's naturally the best fit for the job.
She's definitely disciplined. No doubt about that.
Absolutely. She is strict with both herself and others, to the point that she can even become overly involved at times. She's worked several days without a break now. I'm concerned about the effects it may have in the long run. Finding balance is an essential concept in Liyue culture. I've tried talking to her, but you know how she is. She uses her wit to talk circles around anyone.
Okay, comprensible.
Traveler, you are quite close to Kuching. Why don't you try talking to her? Maybe she'd listen to someone as experienced as you.
No hay problema. Veré qué puedo hacer. No hay problema.
Thank you, Traveler. I am glad you are able to help. Kuching can be a tough nut to crack sometimes. I still have other business to attend to at the Jade Chamber. I'll leave Kuching in your capable hands.
De acuerdo. Ningguang se va.
Are you sure you can really persuade Kuching to take a break? Even Ningguang herself couldn't manage to convince her. Besides, before you can persuade someone, you have to at least understand how they feel at the moment. Kuching has been working non-stop without a break.
Debe sentirse muy cansada.
Duh! Come on, everyone knows that. Think harder. How does she feel deep down inside? Or maybe... we can ask a friend! You know, someone more knowledgeable about these things.
Entonces busquemos a Zhongli.
Huh? Young Lee?
Él conoce el Liyue mejor que nadie.
Oh, there's no arguing that. Young Lee it is then.
Ok.
Paimon thinks he's still a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Let's go see if he's there.
De acuerdo, me parece una buena idea. Luego podemos crear fuegos artificiales personalizados para soltar durante las noches. Ok. Vamos a la funeraria El Camino. Tenemos que subir por aquí. Ok, por acá. No, Jolie. Yes. Ah, no, es que era, pero no, me equivoqué. Ah, la que atiende las puertas.
Hello. How may I help you?
¡Queremos ver a Jolie! Estamos buscando al señor Jolie.
Ah, yes. Well, I'm afraid he is currently out with the director.
Out with the director? Oh, you mean for work?
The director said that they were going for a walk. If you'd prefer, you could go look for them at third round knockout. I've heard the director often goes there to do, promotion.
Ok. Vamos para allá. Hey, hasta ahora vamos a ver a John Lee y Hu Tao, ¿cómo se llama? Interactuar entre ellos. Salté al vacío. Salté al vacío, qué genial. ¿Dónde está la...? Es aquí. Salté del puente, qué demencia. Ya estamos, ya los encontramos.
Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, I am so full. Not another bite.
¡Qué tuanis! Y también está Xiangling.
Hats off to you, Xiangling. Serving the grilled fish with a dipping sauce is quite an innovative approach. The flavor is just to die for.
That's my signature dipping sauce. I knew it would taste great.
Tempered Jueyun chili powder mixed with garlic paste and chopped scallions, then seasoned with salt, vinegar, and soy sauce, before finally sizzling in hot oil. This recipe may seem a bit crude, but is entirely hinged on the precise balancing of flavors and seasonings by the chef. Everything must be balanced just right. It is the consummate mastery of this balance that turns a humble dish into an exquisite one.
Oh, that's quite the compliment, don't you think?
Sí.
I'm flattered. Thank you, Mr. Zhongli.
And I thought I have a way with words. But you certainly take the prize, Mr. Zhongli.
You are too kind, Director. Your eloquence is... infamous in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, what's that? Oh, would you like to order something, Guoba? Oh, please, by all means, it's my treat. I'll just open a tab under Xiangling.
Wait, what? Entonces tú no estás invitando nada.
Hey, are you guys talking about tasty food again?
Oh, it's the traveler in Paimon. What brings you to this side of town? Hold on, let me take a wild guess. Yes. Oh, you must be here for the lantern rites.
Isn't that pretty obvious? Anybody could have guessed that.
Yeah, come on, can't you take a joke?
You came at the perfect time. I was just letting everyone try my latest dish.
Ah, qué bueno.
Owner of Third Round Knockout says it's, well, a real knockout. Mr. Zhangli and Hu Tao seem to like it too, but I think it never hurts to let more people do a taste test. How about it, you two? Would you like to have a taste? Huh. Don't have to ask Paimon twice, or once even.
Vinimos a buscar a John Lee.
Huh? You mean we're not gonna try any? Oh, fine. Let's get down to business.
We meet again, traveler. I trust your journey is going well?
Sí. Bien, he aprendido mucho.
Splendid. Therein lies the value of a journey.
So come on, why are you looking for our good consultant? Do enlighten us. And just in case you were wondering, we're on business too. We only tried Xiangling's dish since we just happened to be here.
Business? What kind of business would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor possibly have during a festival?
Even during the most joyous of holidays, life still follows its natural course, does it not? Is that really so surprising? But there isn't a need to be alarmed. It's just a nice day today, and I thought we could go for a walk while doing a little promotion for our business. Oh, you could go ahead and chat away. Xiangling and I will go have some tea with the boss over there. Oh, Zhongli, please come get me when you're through here.
Of course. I'll see you later, Director.
Ok. Y se fueron.
Now then, traveler. What brings you to see me today?
Pues verás. Le cuentas a John Lee sobre Keqing.
The Yuheng is honest, intelligent, and most diligent. She is capable of shouldering responsibilities that few others could. But everything has a balance, and one's health must certainly weigh in.
¿Alguna forma de convencerla?
Yeah, everyone knows you're super knowledgeable. Paimon bets she would listen to someone like you.
If I were still the mighty Rex Lapis, I might be able to help her see reason. But alas, I'm now nobody but an ordinary consultant. My words no longer carry the same weight as they once did.
Por supuesto, pero...
Besides, I am by no means close to the Yuheng. Taking the liberty to lecture her may just as easily produce the opposite of the desired effect.
Oh, you're right. Then what should we do?
We could take a more subtle, indirect approach to the matter, such as telling a story that resonates with her, containing your message conveyed within it. Such a story can be achieved by referencing topics from her daily life. The story could prove even more effective if you weave in something about someone close to her.
Paimon doesn't really get it.
Vamos a preguntarle a alguien que conozca bien a Keqing.
I knew you'd understand what to do. Well done, traveler. Go collect some source materials for your story. Of course, I can always provide you with my advice, if needed. Once we have formulated the plot, you can tell the story to the Yuheng.
¿Yo?
You are on amiable terms with the Yuheng, which makes you the natural candidate.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So we need to talk with people who know Keqing, right? So who should we start with?
Beidou podría servir.
Greetings, everyone. I hope I'm not intruding.
Huh? Oh! Lady Keqing!
Ok.
Mr. Zhongli, I didn't expect to see you here. Thank you for all your assistance during the rite of parting.
You are most welcome, Yuhang. It was the least I could do.
¿Qué haces aquí, Genshin? Ah, lástima que no hablo con Jutao. Hubiera estado tan eso.
Why? And what's with your strange expression? Oh,
Se ve toda sorprendida la
My
viajera.
apologies. I appear to have interrupted your conversation with Mr. Zhongli.
Ah, no, para nada.
Kuching, are you here looking for us?
Yes, I was going to ask you to introduce me to the Adepti. I thought that it would be fitting to send them some festive gifts. On behalf of the Liyue Qixing.
But didn't you meet them when we were fighting to defend Liyue Harbor
Pero estaban
together?
peleando.
You could just as easily go and find them in Juyun Karst.
Yes, but we only met briefly on that single occasion. The Adepti may have already forgotten about me. And I'm concerned it would be imprudent to show up so suddenly. Which is why I thought it would be more appropriate to ask you to introduce me first.
Claro, no hay problema.
So you even have to run around delivering gifts in person? It sure doesn't seem easy to be a Qixing.
Te ayudaremos con gusto.
Thank you, Traveler. Let me go and prepare the gifts.
Ok,
I'm sorry to make you run errands with me during our big festival.
no
I
problema.
promise to make this quick, and I'll be sure to get you back in time to enjoy the fireworks show.
En ese caso, ¿por qué no vemos los fuegos artificiales juntas?
Together? Alright. I'll go to see the fireworks with you once I've finished my work. Speaking of which, Mr. Zhongli, the fireworks show will be particularly exciting this year. Please, don't miss it.
Ah, yes. Thank you for your kind reminder.
I should be going now. Traveler, please come find me at the Jade Chamber once you're ready.
Perfecto. Adiós, Cachín.
And there she goes.
That's the Yuhang. Efficient and reliable as ever.
You're really reliable too, Zhongli.
¿Con dinero no?
Why,
Pero ya que-
thank you, Paimon. Please, don't forget our earlier conversation. Once you've collected enough story material, we can meet here again and discuss things further.
Ok, me parece bien. Estrella de buena fortuna. Bien completada. Dice, chispas celestes, desafío de fabricación. Coloca el tubo pirotécnico de tu inventario y escoge la opción fabricar fuegos artificiales para activar el modo de juego de chispas celestiales, desafío de la fabricación. ¿Ok? En este modo de juego hay varias características de fuegos artificiales que puedes mejorar. Usa diferentes técnicas para ajustar la calidad del objeto. Cuanto más se acerque la calidad a la zona ideal, más alta será tu puntuación. Cada vez que presiones mejorar una vez, se consumirá cierta cantidad de resistencia según la cantidad escogida. Cuando la resistencia se agote, no podrás seguir mejorando el fuego artificial. Selecciona terminar fabricación para fabricar el fuego artificial con la calidad que hayas conseguido hasta ese momento. ¿Okay? Además de depender de las técnicas de fabricación, cada vez que mejores una característica, el tubo pirotécnico también consumirá cierta potencia de fuego, la cual sufrirá cambios. Cuando la potencia sea media o alta, la característica que se está mejorando obtendrá un bono de calidad medio o elevado, respectivamente. Por otro lado, cada vez que mejores una característica, habrá cierta probabilidad de que ocurra un efecto milagroso. En estos casos, la calidad de dicha característica alcanzará la zona ideal de manera garantizada. Ok, perfecto. Entonces, crea fuegos artificiales. El primero es lluvia aurora celestial. Alcanza calidad de 1500, alcanza calidad de 2100, 2700. Estrellas de la noche, también tenemos aquí. Alcanza una calidad de 1500, 2100, 2700. Ok, perfecto. Y tenemos los otros que están cerrados. Ah, no. Ok. Tenemos las otras misiones que vamos a ir haciendo ahorita mismo también. Antes de hacer fuegos artificiales, podemos hacer las otras misiones que nos hacen falta. Que son 3 más. Esto es pescado, la luna en un barco. No, sí, pescando la luna en un barco se llama. Ok, vamos a ver. Dice, parece que Ningguang tiene algo en mente.
A great many things are still unaccounted for.
¿Cómo qué?
The new Jade Chamber is missing many of the contents held by its predecessor.
Entiendo. Es comprensible. La porquería explotó.
All the literature, furniture, and ornaments I had collected followed the original Jade Chamber to its watery grave. Most of it was destroyed in the process, and the small handful of items that survived intact are strewn across the water's surface. Reclaiming them is taxing work. It takes someone with sturdy sea legs to handle this job, but even then, I just can't tell whether Beidou will be able to fish out everything herself.
¿Recuperarlo?
Wait, so you made Beidou go and fish your stuff out of the sea for you?
To claim that I made her do anything would be imprecise. We reached a mutually beneficial agreement, as is always the case in our dealings.
¿Le pagas a Beidou para hacer tus recados?
Payment is one aspect of it, but I also compensate her in other ways. Let's just say it's a little complicated. Anyway, Beidou is currently in the Guyan Stone Forest area. If you're interested, go pay her a visit. You may be just the help she needs.
De acuerdo. Vamos allá. Para recuperar todo lo que se perdió en eso. Primero.
Sorry. Anything business related is confidential.
Antigüedad de porcelana de Ningguang. Dice, una vasija de porcelana de cuello delgado, color aguamarina. Tiene un acabado impecable y brillante. Claramente es un artículo de lujo. No parece provenir de un horno oficial. El tenue brillo iridiscente que desprende es parecido al del nácar. Al de nácar o nácar. No sé cómo decir eso. Tiene una tilde al principio. No sé si es nácar o nácar. Lo que parece sugerir su larga historia. En el cuerpo de este elegante decoración se puede ver escrito elegantemente: obsequio de la flota Crux Meridiano. Oh, te lo regaló Beidou, entonces. Qué curioso. Ningguang, ¿tienes algo que decir más?
Beidou is salvaging some of my Jade Chamber collection out of the sea around Guyan Stone Forest. If that sounds like your idea of fun, you should go pay her a visit.
De acuerdo, me parece bien.
Is confidential.
Vamos a ir a hablar con ella, ¿no? Perfecto. Está por allá. ¡Ojo, marineros! ¡Oh, está con Xinyan!
Ningguang, you're really trying my patience. I'm sorry, but if the Jade Chamber smashed into smithereens when it hit the sea, then so did everything inside it. Just because I know the ocean doesn't mean I have the power to fish up the past.
¿Cómo va la recuperación?
Oh, traveler, what are you doing out this way?
Viniendo a meter mi nariz donde no me incumbe. ¿Cómo estás tú? Vine a ayudar.
Great, you couldn't have picked a better time. The whole fleet's caught up with other things right now, so I'll take all the help I can get. Look, I even had to rope Xinyan into this.
Oh, Xinyan, también estás aquí.
Yeah, what's the occasion? Did you come all the way out here to do a performance?
You bet I did. Nothing official, mind you. Beta wanted to hold a feast on board, and I agreed to come play a couple of tunes. But all that went out the window when someone showed up saying they were one of Ning Wong's secretaries. They called Beta away.
I think it was Bai Wen or Bai Xiao. Well, it was Bai something. Anyway, Ningguang apparently came up with the bright idea of me going out on the sea and salvaging a bunch of her old valuables. She seems pretty willing to shell out for it, too. Well, at the end of the day, the price was right. So, yeah, we took the work. Now, if we're gonna go trawling for trinkets, we're gonna need a smaller vessel. All the available boats have been dispatched already, but by the looks of it, we're still one short.
Yo tengo un barco. Yo tengo un bote. De hecho.
So you have your own vessel, do ya? Great, let's take yours then. The more people we have on this job, the better. Because the sooner we get this wrapped up, the sooner we can get that feast going and actually enjoy the festival.
Ok.
B3 Seric 3R. Sed. Hola destreros.
¿Cómo estás, amigo mío? Bienvenido. Bueno, eso ya. Me voy a ahogar. Me voy a ahogar. Mejor vamos aquí. Ya, mejor si lo hago de esta manera.
B3 Seric 3R. Sed. Bien, jeje, ¿y tú?
Bastante, amigo mío. Estoy aquí haciendo las misiones del festival. Lo primero es buscar la primera historia que tenemos. Hay varias historias sucediendo al mismo tiempo durante el festival. La primera es la de Genshin, que está haciendo las preparaciones, dirigiendo a todas las personas. Es la... ¿cómo se llama esto? La organizadora del festival. Debido a que Ningguang le puso esa posición. Pero ella no sabe muy bien cómo equilibrar. O sea, no es que no sabe muy bien equilibrar, sino que cuando está enfocada haciendo el trabajo no toma en cuenta su salud ni equilibra mucho sus descansos con su trabajo de lo que tiene que hacer. Entonces Ningguang, la misma que la puso a cargo, está un poco preocupada por eso, pero aunque le ha aconsejado que descanse de vez en cuando, Genshin sigue haciendo el trabajo, la organizadora, y realmente estamos un poco preocupados por ella debido a esa situación. Le pedimos a Yonlin información sobre eso, sí, para podernos ayudar a ver cómo podemos convencerla.
Tengo a Zhongli y la C1 de Mona que perdí con el de Ganyu Huas. Kratos Red 245. Sed. Pobre Beidud.
Sí.
Kratos Red 245. Sed. Perdón que chink.
Perdón que chin. Sí. Luego, otra historia que tenemos que estamos haciendo al mismo tiempo es que Ningguang, desde que su casa explotó en el mar, o lo que sea, para detener al monstruo gigante que había, la primera cámara de Jade, muchos de sus artículos obviamente fueron destruidos y perdidos, pero hay otros que cayeron al mar y están por ahí. Así que le pidió a Beidou, la pirata con la que estábamos hablando, que le pagaba si recogía lo que pudiera del mar, de lo que había sucedido. Sin embargo, buscarlos es más complicado de lo que parece, porque son cosas que cayeron al mar. Y el mar tiene corrientes y se lo lleva de un lado al otro. Así que ahora tenemos que ayudarlo a buscar esto. La tercera historia aún no la hemos hecho, así que no sé de lo que va a tratar. Pero la primera, ya sabemos, es sobre Genshin y su descanso. La segunda es buscar restos de la primera cámara de Jade. Y para eso yo tengo mi propio barco. Siempre he tenido mi propio barco. Ya está, véalo. Es pequeño, pero es mío. Siempre me gustaba el diseño de cómo se ve este barquillo.
This is it? This is your boat? It's really, compact. but it works. It's about the right size for sweeping up junk from the water's surface.
The only thing is, we're packed in like sardines here. There's nowhere to put my guitar.
Xinyan, your axe is getting a little too close for comfort.
Oh, whoops! Let me try to move that out of your way.
Xinyan, why does your guitar have blades on it?
Self-defense, of course! It shoots fire, too. But the middle of a big festival probably isn't the best time to give you a demonstration. Also, there's a teeny tiny chance it might set your boat on fire. Oh, it's not a risk worth taking, no matter how small.
This gal really jazzed up her guitar.
Ok, ya sé que mi barco es pequeño. No se preocupe, es mucho más pequeño comparado con el suyo. Pero ya que está hecho para un pequeño grupo de personas. Lo que quiero decir que solo es para una persona y media, o tal vez dos.
B3 Seric 3R. Sed. Es como 100 veces más grande el de Beidou.
¿Sí?
Hold up, are those treasure hoarders?
We don't usually see these guys out at sea. Could they be here for the same reason as us? Come on, traveler. Steer us a little closer.
Ok. Hola. Hola.
Another test subject. Suffocate. You're open.
Kaboom. 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 No le puedo dar a la... Quiero darle al...
Suffocate.
¿Sabe qué? ¡Rayos! Sí me explotó a mí.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Que lo quiera. Bien.
Huh? Why are they headed back to shore?
No tengo idea. Tal vez tienen algunas cosas y las estarán llevando a la costa.
To reconvene with their posse, I'll bet. Speed it up a notch, traveler. This is a chase now.
Ok. Hola, queridos caballeros. Vengo a asesinarlos. Jade de las nubes. Búsqueda náutica e interrogatorio nocturno. En el mar cercano al bosque de piedra Genshin flotan algunos objetos que cayeron en el mar cuando la cámara de Jade se hundió. Navega en el rompeolas hasta los lugares establecidos y derrota a los enemigos para recuperar los objetos. Algunos objetos fueron recuperados por los ladrones de tesoros y guardados en sus campamentos. Dirígete a ellos, derrota a los ladrones de tesoros y recupera los objetos robados. Los ladrones de tesoros de élite de los campamentos suben su propia moral para aumentar su defensa. Extrae los pelardos de las cajas que hay en los campamentos y lánzalos para los petardos de las cajas que hay en los campamentos y lánzalos para infligir daño pyro en una gran área de efecto contra los enemigos frente a ti y elimina el estado de fortalecimiento de los ladrones de élite. Ok, me parece bien. Hola, señores y señoras, o en este caso solo señores.
They're gaining on us. We can't give them the slip. Call it Carmen.
Carmen? What kind of treasure hoarder has a name like that?
One that I happen to know pretty well. Didn't think we'd be running into him.
Ya me senté. El pirata llamado Carmen.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Can't handle your drink? Prepare to be blown away! Feel the beat! Time to rock!
Bueno, sí. Hey. Ah, con tiempo de tirar los petardos, ok. Ah, era al frente. Bueno, ya que no importa.
Odds revealed by power core! Windblade!
Listo. Perfecto.
Stop! All of you!
Ok.
Are you blind? Can't you see this is Captain Beto? Captain Beto, it's been a while. Still fighting fit, I see.
B3 Seric 3R.
I guess it has been a while, Carmen. You're looking a little worse for wear.
Entonces él es Carmen. Tienes nombre de mujer.
Maybe if you did your own dirty work rather than dispatching your minions, you wouldn't be so out of breath right now.
How you jest, Beto. Very amusing.
To get serious for a second, though, I'm gonna be needing all of this. So put everything down, and I won't cause you any more trouble.
Of course, of course. Whatever Captain Beto wants. You heard her, people. Drop the goods. Here you are. It's all here. So, we'll take our leave now?
Hey.
Wow, he did what we asked without a second thought.
Tenía mucha prisa por rendirse.
Couldn't run off quickly enough either.
Ugh, don't waste any more time on them. We've still got salvaging to do. Ah, but we should load this stash onto the boat first. Come on, Traveler, help me out here.
Ok. Pero vamos a tener mucho menos espacio dentro del bote, ya que mi bote es tan pequeño. De paso voy a quedarme con los minerales de aquí, ya que estoy acá. ¡Deme los minerales! Okay. Este lugar siempre ha sido bueno para recolectar estos minerales para crear luego cristales mágicos. Qué lindo se ve esa toma así. ¿Por qué? No puedo evitarlo. Listo. Ajá. Ok, creo que no me quedan...
Seric 3R. Sed. Yo le tomé una foto a Utao viendo las linternas en Liyue, jejeje.
Ah, qué bueno. Vamos a saltar desde aquí un poquito. Listo, ahora sí, podemos volver al bote. Y regresamos a entregar con los... Ah, todavía me faltan cosas. Ah, ya, me faltaban los paquetes más allá. Hey. Ok. Vamos que ir al otro.
Hey! There's some things floating on the water! I can't quite make out what they are. Let's bring them in and take a look. I'll take the rudder. Traveler,
Kratos Red
Xinyan, go reel them in.
245. Sed. Hay demasiadas cosas para hacer.
Sí.
Kratos Red 245. Sed. Ja ja ja.
Ok, más cosas por aquí. Vamos a al otro campamento.
Hey, looks like another treasure hoarder raft straight up ahead. But why is it empty?
I guess Carmen told all his people to call it off. Smart choice. He knows who he's up against. Let's keep going.
A ver cuándo puede pasar por aquí el que ha atrapado en la arena. Ok, lo que tengo que hacer es dar la vuelta por aquí. Fast, 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 fast. Ok, ya no hay más paso por acá. Necesito por fuerza ir del barco. Aunque sea que más cerca. ¡La mariposa! Me la quedo. Este árbol es falso. Bueno, no falso, está ahí, pero no puedo sacar madera de él. Ah.
Come on. We gotta wrap this up soon. Leave the junk, take anything and everything of value. And I need a few of you to load the boat up. Move it!
Whatever you're about to do, don't. And whatever goods you're holding, they're mine now.
Beto? What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question.
I mean, what does it look like? We got lucky. Found some treasure floating around in the ocean. If you see anything you like, it's yours for the taking. A token of our esteem for the mighty Captain Beto.
Is that right? Well, good. I'll take it all.
Come on. Be reasonable here. Me and the guys have been busting a gut gathering all this up. You gotta leave us a little something, surely.
Let me make this crystal clear. These things do not belong to you, and they never will. So you're gonna put them down, and then you're gonna get as far away from me as is physically possible.
That's a little, hey, why don't we start over here, huh? You see,
Huh. Sounds a lot like you're stalling to me. Talk is cheap. Let's settle this the old-fashioned way.
B3 Seric 3R. Sed. OMG se van a meter con todo a la flota crack.
Shadow Raven, Black Knight Fall. Shake a hamster. Look at you.
Adiós, amigos míos.
B3 Seric 3R.
Que siento que
Sed.
el de uno físico que
Qué
tenía
mala
antes,
idea y de paso la viajera fue.
creo que el de uno físico que tenía antes pegaba más duro. Estoy muy seguro. Ese estaba. Era gladiador. Era de gladiador, aquí está. Un daño físico. No sé, no estoy muy seguro. Tal vez sí, tal vez no. Quién sabe. Como sea.
B3
conseguirle otro.
Solo filtrado abono de daño físico y ya.
No, yo sé, pero es que tenía otro que creo que tal vez era mejor, pero no me acuerdo. Hacía más daño, pero ya que...
B3 Seric 3R. Tírale los petardos.
Ah, sí es cierto.
B3 Seric 3R. Sed. Que si no tiene mucha resistencia.
We're sorry we offended you, Captain Beto. Give us some time. We'll find a way to make it right. I promise.
Ya listo.
Boy, they sure ran off quickly.
Who cares? They didn't take anything with them. The bigger problem here is there's no way all of this is going to fit onto your boat. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Unload the boat and put everything here in one place. Based on the original plan, Sea Drake's boat should be coming past here at some point. When they get here, we'll hitch a ride with them. In the meantime, Traveler, head back to the Jade Chamber and deliver a message to Ningguang for me. Just tell her we're almost done fishing for trinkets here, so she should start getting my compensation ready.
De acuerdo.
Alright, thanks, Traveler. If both Carmen and Leo were here, then I wonder if that other boss of theirs, Big Sis, is snooping around. I've got to tell Sea Drake and the rest of the crew to stay on high alert.
He escuchado sobre Gran Hermana.
Seems like the treasure hoarders are more of a mixed bag than I thought.
I wonder what's taking Sea Drake so long. Could he have run into the treasure hoarders too?
Podría ser. Ok, vamos donde Ningguang a decirle... Cosas perdidas en el mar están siendo recuperadas. Poco a poco. Las que podemos. Vamos a la cámara de Jade. Estás listando porque ahorita... Compañeros. La cámara de Jade siempre ha sido grandiosa porque uno está aquí. Esto y esto es todo este edificio está flotando sobre toda la ciudad. Ya, un poco de vértigo, qué demencia. Vámonos. Interesante es todo eso. No, vértigo precisamente no es la palabra que me da a mí, sino como que tengo la sensación de que puedo caerme. Que puedo caerme cuando me acerco. ¿Sí? Ok. Ah, no, es que cada persona tiene miedo a diferentes cosas. Hola, Ningguang. ¿Dónde está Ningguang? Ah, aquí está. Dice... balanza. Aunque la tierra se resquebraje y las montañas se derrumben, nuestro acuerdo se mantiene firme.
B3 Seric 3R. Sed. Desteros, ¿qué arma le llevas a Zhongli?
Nada importante porque simplemente lo tengo para poner a hacer escudos sin nada. O sea, lo armé sin revisar. Ya que ese acuerdo es la piedra angular sobre lo que la cordillera Tianshin se yergue. contra
B3
maquinaciones
3R.
ingeniosas.
Sed. Ah, ok.
Montón de pergaminos. Un pequeño montón de pergaminos. Cada pliegue de papel es tan delgado como las alas de un insecto. Quizás sean obras de caligrafía.
Anything business related is confidential.
Hola, Ningguang.
Welcome back. I trust Beto is making good progress on salvaging the items.
Te contaré las últimas noticias. Novedades. Pasan igual a lo corriente de la situación, lo sucedió.
Treasure hoarders. I see. Yes, I can imagine that must have been rather irksome. It sounds like you scared them off on this occasion, but it won't end there. They are not the type to forgive and forget. You needn't concern yourself with them any further, though. Leave them to Beto. She is well versed in handling treasure hoarders. I will be sure to make preparations for her compensation. I also owe you my thanks for coming all this way to deliver Beto's message. Here, please take this as a token of my appreciation. Now, please excuse me. I have other business that demands my attention. I wish you a fun-filled festival.
Ok, no te preocupes, no es como si dirigieras la economía de este lugar. Ok, esto es lo de ir a recolectar los lugares. Pero antes, ¿qué es esto? Ah. Talismán. Talismán. ¿Me dio? Bueno, esto es para hacer fuegos artificiales, pero me dio algo más también. No lo encuentro, una especie de talismán o algo así. Ok, no sé dónde lo puso, no sé en qué parte de mi inventario cayó ese talismán. Pero ya que después veo. Apuértate, Iván.
Sorry. Anything business related is
¿Qué?
confidential.
Another lantern ride is upon us. Traveler, it seems Liua has a way of drawing you back every once in a while. Do you miss it here?
Debo enfocarme en mi viaje, que es mi misión. A menudo sí.
Is that so? I am delighted to hear it. Times change. Suddenly the lantern ride of today is a wholly different affair from the past. The preparations were very lengthy this time. I don't know if it's to everyone's taste, but I, for one, am most satisfied with the way it has turned out. I hope that it might be a highlight of your journey. If you ever grow weary in your travels, know that you can always come back and visit Liua.
Is confidential.
Perfecto. Vamos a ver qué nos dice con otra respuesta.
Another lantern ride traveler. It seems Liua has a way of drawing you back every once in a while. Do you miss it here?
Debo enfocarme en mi viaje, que es mi misión.
Naturally. Times change. Suddenly the lantern ride of today is a whole... The preparation... I hope that it might...
Hay algo bastante curioso sobre Ningguang, que está en las cosas que entre los diálogos de John Lee. Ok.
Sorry. Anything business related is confidential.
¿Es de agua? Tal vez, no sé, no estoy seguro, no lo puedo ver bien. Pareciera que sí es de agua, el que se convierte en agua. Sí, cuando estoy peleando así sobre el agua de esa manera.
B3
ese tercer golpe.
Sed. Con la E.
Hola. No, con la S se mezcla el agua, eso sí lo sé. Pero quería ver si ese slash de viento tenía las mismas propiedades.
Sorry. Business related.
Pero no estaba seguro. O sea, como es un slash de viento, como es un corte de viento.
Sed. El slash también se mezcla.
Ah, sí, también se mezcla.
3R.
Ah, qué bueno.
Sed. Mezcla.
Mezcla. Ok. Bueno. Bueno, lo que les iba a decir es que es bastante curioso.
Sorry.
Lo que les iba a decir es que es bastante curioso porque Ningguang es la que dirige la economía de toda la nación, Liyue. Pero hay algo de ella, es la que dirige la economía. Muchos de los papeles que salen de aquí, los comerciantes quieren saberlo primero y toda la cosa porque ella sabe todo lo que va y viene. Todo pasa primero por aquí. Luego entra al comercio de la nación. Ella, todos los documentos que ella tiene aquí, todas las cosas,
Sorry. Business related is confidential.
son cosas que ella apunta por sí misma y luego destruye para saber lo que va y viene antes que todo el mundo, porque ella es la que dirige la economía de todo el país, de todo Tebat, el país de Tebat. Pero hay algo bastante curioso sobre ella. Ella tiene todo esto, tiene esta increíble lo que llama la cámara de Jade flotando sobre, es su oficina técnicamente, sobre, bueno, su casa también creo. El punto es que ella tiene todo esto aquí flotando sobre la ciudad, pero hay algo bastante curioso sobre ella que John Lee dice. John Lee, como es el dios de este lugar, ha observado a los mortales desde años, incluso a Ningguang. Pero hay algo bastante curioso que él dice sobre ella, que siempre me ha parecido sorprendente. Aquí está, sobre ella.
Despite the multitude of affairs that she deals with in a day, Ningguang always continues to press on. A rare gem indeed. I'm reminded of the time that she used to walk barefoot from Yaoguang Shoal to the South Wharf, trying to sell her wares as she went. Time is cruel to humans.
¿Qué es la traducción en español? Por las dudas. Ya, una más, lo vamos a poner una más.
Despite the multitude of affairs that she deals with in a day, Ningguang always continues to press on. A rare gem indeed. I'm reminded of the time that she used to walk barefoot from Yaoguang Shoal to the South Wharf, trying to sell her wares as she went. Time is cruel to humans.
Es súper interesante porque esta persona, ella, que antes caminaba descalza de un paso al otro, completamente pobre, intentando vender sus cosas, ahora tiene todo esto. Es sorprendente. Y de ahora dirige la economía del lugar. Es interesantísimo. Ok, vamos con la siguiente parte del evento. Ok, la siguiente parte del evento es las sombras de las linternas. Habla con Junrong. Junrong de Liyue ha creado un objeto fascinante llamado linterna de sombras. Wait, what? Una linterna que no da luz sino sombras. Es aquí abajo. Ok. Sí, yo sé. Cuenta. Lo que está intentando decirles que leyera ahí. Ok, perfecto. Aquí es donde van a salir fuegos artificiales también. Las cosas puestas. el día que sea el indicado. Ok. Linterna de sombras.
Gather round. If you're passing by, don't pass this up. Introducing the amazing Shadow Lantern. Shadow Lantern? Ooh, Paimon's never heard of this one before. You two look like you're out to have some fun. Care to check out the Shadow Lantern, my latest invention made to amaze and amuse? It's very simple. All you have to do is rotate the objects inside the Shadow Lantern, get all the shadows to merge in a certain way, and the most incredible images will be revealed before your very eyes. Intrigued? You should try it out for yourself. It's set up right here. Please, peruse and use at your leisure. I hope the Shadow Lantern shows you something truly spectacular. Sounds pretty cool. Let's give it a whirl.
¿De acuerdo? Parece bien. De por sí siempre hay juegos en los festivales. Juegos y comida. Que es para lo que la gente va. Dice... resolver acertijo. Ok, ya que estamos aquí, vamos a hacerlo. Y luego hacemos las demás actividades. Ok, la primera es esta. Dice... en los desafíos de sombra...
B3 Seric 3R. Sed.
Wait, what? En los desafíos de la sombra luminosa, ajusta las secciones de las linternas de sombra para que su combinación de luces y sombras a formar una imagen que pueda y puede resolver el acertijo. ¿Ok? Con el ratón mantén pulsado el clic derecho para girar la linterna de sombras a izquierda o derecha. Podrás girar la linterna incluso cuando la posición de su sombra ya está fijada. Cuando la forma de sombras se acerque a la sección del progreso del acertijo, mejorará continuamente. Al alcanzar el 100%, el acertijo se resolverá. Ok, perfecto. Mantén pulsado y arrastra para girar el segmento de la linterna. Ah, ya sí lo hago así, ok. 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 Estoy aumentando el progreso al menos. Oh.
En 4-0206. Sed. Buenas.
Ya lo tengo, perfecto. Incensario. Ah, hablando de incenciario, creo que mi madre prendió inciensos. ¿Se prendió inciensos? Hablando de incenciario, ¿se prendió inciensos? No, casi que prendió inciensos ahorita. Ah, ya. Estaba confundiéndolo. Entonces, incensario.
Incendiario casi hago yo.
Incensario, ok. Siguiente acertijo. Ok. Vamos a ver.
En 4-0206. Sed. ¿Cómo que prendió incienso? ¿Qué es eso?
¿No sabes qué son inciensos? ¡Qué demencia! Son palitos que se encienden y sueltan olores.
B3R. Sed. A ver, ¿En cuánto tiempo lo haces?
Ya veo. Esta es la barra de progreso.
B3
Entre más me acerco a la
3R.
forma, más
Sí.
se llena.
Es como un palito de olor.
Sí. Un palito de olor.
Es para también.
B3 Seric 3R. Sed.
En China lo hacen mucho para
Posiblemente también
celebraciones.
lo hacen de canela o de otros.
Sí, de canela y de otros.
M4-0206. Sed. Para que la casa huela rico.
También en China lo utilizan para ir a los monasterios.
Ok.
B3 Seric 3R. Sed. Sip. También se supone que aleja los malos espíritus y ACI.
Es cierto.
Ups. Sí, es por aquí. Y la barra de progreso se quedó ahí.
M4-0206. Sed. ¿Y cuánto dura ese palito?
Yo no sé, depende que tanta calidad tenga, supongo. Bien. Es este barco que tengo que formar. Ok, voy por 70%. Oh. Ahí está. Perfecto. ¿Siguiente acertijo? Ok. Ok, no. Cuando la barra baja es que lo estoy totalmente
B3
equivocado. Entre más se llena la
Seric
barra,
3R.
más correcto estoy.
Sed. Si te demoraste.
Ah, sí, después nos pusimos también a hablar de inciensos y otras varas, o sea. Che. No, me estoy totalmente equivocado ahí. Ah, no. Ok, como por aquí. Una flor, una planta, algo así. Se supone que es un objeto, pero seguro que sea todo. Ah, aumentó más. Ok, voy por buen camino.
M4-0206.
Ok, así vamos.
Sed. Arroba B3 Seric 3R tiraste por Zongli o Ganliu.
Ninguno.
Kratos Red
Ya
245.
casi lo tengo.
Sed. De los que hice. B3 Seric 3R. Sed. Por los 2 GG. Kratos Red 245. Sed. Ese que estás haciendo me dio dificultad jaja. B3 Seric 3R.
Pues sí da
Sed.
dificultad.
Me saqué a Zongli y a Mona, en 20 tiradas después. M4-0206. Sed. Arroba B3 Seric 3R los saco. B3 Seric 3R. Sed. Y si ahí que lo más probable es que ahora ahorre a por EI. M4-0206. Sed. Obtuvo los dos, arroba B3 Seric 3R. B3
Moviendo, pero-
Seric 3R. Sed. Solo a Zongli y a Mona.
Y lo tenía y se me fue.
Sí.
Oh. Oh. Estoy perdiendo completamente aquí.
M4-0206. Sed. Felicidades. B3 Seric 3R. Sed. Gané el 50/50 con Zongli, pero luego lo perdí en el de Ganglu 20 tiradas después.
Ya veo.
M4-0206.
Ah, ya sé.
Yo seguiré tirando por Zongli. B3
Ay.
Seric 3R.
Sí, casi, casi, casi.
Sed. Gracuase.
Perfecto. Y está esta forma.
Ajá.
Listo.
Eso.
Más.
Sí.
¡En 99 rayos!
Ah,
¿Y lo que
tal
es?
vez tiene que subirlo un poquito para arriba, ¿no?
Sí, gracias.
Wow, ese costo.
Voy a dar estos acertijos. Ok. Faltan 2. Se desbloquean dentro de un día, o sea, mañana. Entonces, esos se desbloquean mañana. Con piezas de acertijo. Entonces podemos intercambiarlo por premios a las tiendas. Ok, las tiendas del festival. Y ahora vamos a ir a hacer fuegos artificiales también. Lugios. Colocar. Y ahora fabricar fuegos artificiales. Ok. Lluvia, área celeste es este. Ok. Haz clic para seleccionar la característica. Ok. Técnicas de fabricación. Haz clic para cambiar la técnica de fabricación. Dice... selecciona técnica de fabricación. Mejorar una vez. Ok. Y luego yo lo voy haciendo por mí mismo. Ok, perfecto. Ok, ahora dura 10. Bien, perfecto. Ok. ¿Cuánta energía me queda, por cierto? ¿Cuánta me quedan? Resistencia restante 14, ok. 25, ok, tenía 50, ok. Y luego 10 aquí, ¿eh? Bien. Perfecto. Y ahora termino terminar fabricación. Calidad perfecta. Perfecto. Vale la redundancia. Estrella de la noche.
Sed. Sacaron a una Eris de aguas termales.
¡Oh, qué panes! ¡Qué bonito! Vamos a fabricar esto. Ok. Fuegos artificiales, vamos a fabricarlos. ¿Esto cuánto me da? 18. Y 18. ¿Cuánto tengo? 110 para crear. 13, 26, 14. Vamos a hacer el de 26, a ver cuánto sale para fabricar el fuego artificial. La idea es que la línea para crear un fuego artificial perfecto es que lo que yo vaya aumentando quede aquí en cada una de las líneas en cada una de las líneas correspondientes. Ve, esta llega hasta aquí, este llega hasta acá y este llega hasta aquí.
Ok.
Ok, cada una de estas técnicas de fabricación me dan ciertos puntos, o sea, dan ciertos puntos. Por ejemplo, este da 26. Vamos a ver cuánto aumenta 26. Ok, aumentó hasta ahí. Ahora, para no pasarme, voy a usar 10 solamente. Me pasé. El progreso de fabricación no se guardará. Continuar, continuar. Perfecto. Estrella de la noche. Vamos a ver. Fabricar. Ok. Entonces, 26, 26, 36 dio eso. Todo lo que tenemos que hacer es... 14. 14 otra vez. Me lo pasé. Eran 10. Entonces podría hacer... Esos eran 10 y luego 14. Bien. 10 y 14, ok. Ahora sí podemos usar 26 aquí. 26 otra vez. Yes. Yes. Bien.
B3 Seric 3R. Sed. Desteros, porque hay gente que dice que quiere aumentar el pitis y eso no sirve para nada.
Yo no sé. O sea, el pity sirve para que uno pueda sacar lo que uno quiere, pero realmente intentar aumentar el pity en
B3
cosas
Seric 3R.
tirando en cosas que uno no quiere, no tendría sentido.
Ya que en esos deseos si se los tiras al pille y que quieres te puede salir.
Sí, de hecho, es lo mismo. O sea, realmente no sirve para mucho hacer eso. Ok. A ver. Estrella de la noche. Vamos a hacer estrella de la noche. Ok. Primero este. Ok. Con este vamos con 14. 14 de nuevo. Me pasé. Estrella de la noche. Ok, sería entonces aquí abajo hacemos, esto era 10, 14 y 10. No, entonces sería mejor 10, 10, 10, porque si no, no lo voy a lograr. Lo que era. Ok. 10. ¡Wop! ¿Cuánto utilicé? 18. Eran 18. Ok. Era 18 cerrado. Ok. Aquí arriba era... Era 14 y 10. Bien. Y aquí era... En el último era... Digamos... 26 primero. 26 otra vez. Me quedé sin energía. ¿14? Era 18. Era 18. Rayos. Ok. Me da la energía suficiente, pero tengo que hacerlo yo bien. Aquí era... Aquí era 28. 26, perdón. ¿En serio? ¿No llegó? 10, 26 y 10. Ok, perfecto. Luego vengo aquí y hago... Yes, perfecto. Y luego vengo aquí en medio. Hago 26. $18. Y lo logré. Perfecto. No, ¿cómo? Me pasé con los demás. Ok. Ok, los demás también van aumentando poco a poco. Entonces mejor hago el más grande primero. Para tener una línea de base con los otros. No sabía eso, ok. Me pasé.
B3 Seric 3R. Sed. Desteros, a veces no sabes que estás mal, pero tu cuerpo te hace saber que está mal, te sientes más flojo en lo que haces y no sabes el por qué.
Ok, está bien, pero ¿por qué me dices eso ahorita?
¿Verdad?
La calidad de métodos. La cantidad de esta característica aumenta de forma moderada o en gran medida. Y al mejorar una vez la calidad de una característica, las de las demás también mejoran ligeramente, moderadamente. Ok.
B3 Seric 3R. Sed. No sé, solo lo pensé.
Ok, amigo mío. Ok. Qué bien, amigo mío. Me pasé, ok. Ok. Un poco más complicado, pero no imposible. Puse 14, era 10. Ok, entonces 26, 18, 10. Tengo que recordar eso. 26, 18, 10. 6, 18 y 10. Y no llegó. Estoy completamente equivocado en eso. Ok, lo que voy a hacer aquí entonces es... ver aquí. Y hacer 26 otra vez. Ok. ¿Y 14? Bien, 26, 26, 14. Perfecto, ahí quedó. Ahora, me pasé en este. No, este está perfecto. Todo está perfecto. Todo está perfecto, perfecto. Ah, no. Es el de arriba el que se pasó. ¡Rayos! Ok. Ok, ok, ok. A ver este, ¿qué pasa si pongo 26 aquí? Este. Pongo 26 más. Ok, está perfecto. Ahora vamos al de en medio. Pongo 14. Las otras dos están perfectas. Me pasé. ¡Ah! Ok. Este está desafiando mi intelecto. ¿Cuál es malo? Que nada debería desafiar mi intelecto. Sí. Espérense, para ver si... Una cosa. Para ver si he hecho el... Brillo. Ah, esto es para pedir los personajes, perfecto. Eso es para los puntos de Ningguang. Detalles aquí. Ya tengo todo esto hecho y no me he dado cuenta. Estrellas en la noche. Ok, sí, esos son los nombres de los fuegos artificiales. Ok. Y tengo que hacerlos. Ok. Aquí también tengo esto. Ok, luego tengo que ir a hacer estas cosas también. Bueno, primero terminamos con el fuego artificial. Que no me voy a distraer con otras cosas. Estrella de la noche. Perfecto. Ok, entonces ya sé. Vamos a... Eso es lo que estaba diciendo varias veces, pero esta vez sí. Bien. Ajá. Calidad 3000. Listo. Ahora sí. Termina la fabricación. Completado. 3000. Yes. Ok, los otros se desbloquean en un día o cosas así. Vamos a hacer los demás artículos, las demás cosas, las demás misiones y las otras actividades. Ok. Ir al desafío. Ok, tenemos varios desafíos acá. Primero quiero ver algo. Va a ser el primero. Esto no era. No, esto tampoco, rayos. Es detalles. Luego ir aquí. Y luego ir al desafío. Y vamos al primero. Vamos a ir en orden. Ir. ¿Algún teleport por aquí cerca?
B3 Seric 3R.
No, ninguno.
Sed. Nope. B3 Seric 3R.
Tengo que ir por acá.
Sed. Ningún teleport.
No hay ningún teleport, lamentablemente. Ok, no importa. Vamos de todas formas a encargarnos de eso. Nunca la gente tiene que decir la hora a la que llega. Porque nunca llegan a esa hora. Vamos a toda la hora. Mentira. Es una mentira. Mentiras. ¿Será un cangrejo? Sí, y lo dejé escapar.
B3 Seric 3R. Sed. Ah, ya me tengo que ir de esteros, jejeje. Que tengas bonita noche.
Nos vemos. Que tengas buena noche, amigo mío. Listo. Oh, por Dios, hay tantos. Listo. Ah, hay un coso para barco aquí, ok. Ups, si me meto al agua ahorita me ahogo. Ok. Espera un poco. Ahí está. Ok. El blanco está aquí. Ok, sí. Mucho más fácil ir en bote ahorita. Mucho más fácil ir en bote. ¡Eso es, barco! Pues... ok, aquí vamos. Sigue girando, vamos ganando toda la fuerza. Ok, tengo que salir del bote y continuar a pie. Oh, oh. Ok, se levantaron. Ok. Supongo que vamos a hacer esto ahora. Genial. Rayos, la mataron porque no me dejaron estar en el... dentro del... Ok. Ok. Ok, no nos queda bien. Ok, no, eso no sirve. Ok. Ah. Listo. Ok. Gracias. Ok, vamos a estar quedándose pegado. Ok. Claro, vamos, funciona. Haga esto. Te lo devuelvo. Ah, rayos, no lo hice bien, no lo hice a tiempo. Claro, funciona. Gracias. El Q no está sirviendo. Tengo que... lo hice mal. Quería reír a chingar, pero no. Sí, lo hice mal. Ok. Hey. Okay. Este ya se va a morir. Ok. ¿Ya no me muevo? Ah, ya. Porque estoy... listo. Ah. Ok. Listo.
Go, look at you, Boozle.
By royal decree. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Ah, ¿sí? Oh, rayos. No quita de una. Mi teclado está funcionando extraño. No sé por qué. Bueno, lo mismo. Hola. Esperemos un poco. A recuperar mis personajes. Listo. Ok, estamos aquí. Tuve un pequeño accidente y se me murieron los dos personajes, pero no importa. Con ellas dos puedo hacerlo.
Guess we're doing this. You're open. That tingle?
Prepare to be blown away.
Rayos, era para el otro lado.
That tingle?
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
A little wrong test subject.
Listo. Ok, no tengo la habilidad de...
Windblade, by royal decree.
Ok. Creo que no lo estoy dando bien, pero no importa. You really make me angry. Ok. Fácil y simple, ¿ah? Vamos al siguiente. No era F1, era F5. Ya está hecho este. Ya, tengo que agarrarlos. Tengo que agarrarlos, ok. Si no, no estaban hechos. Ok. Pues ahora sí, ya debe estar hecho. Detalles. Está brillando aquí. ¿Qué es paz? Ah, ya, era este. Ok, perfecto. Ok, irá el desafío. Y ahora vamos acá. Y cogemos el bote que debería estar. Transporta el bote que debería estar por aquí. Ok, mi teclado creo que se está quedando sin energía. Porque es de baterías, inalámbrico. Creo que se está quedando sin energía. Tengo que cambiar de baterías. Todo mejor.
Fry! Suffocate!
Listo. Hola. ¿Por aquí hay otro? Eso es lo que creo que es, o es solo un reflejo. Eso es lo que creo que es, ok. Listo. Todo mío. Hola, Kechin, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo mal? Espero que no. Tal vez un poco que sí, pero ya que...
Ah, you've arrived. I've made all the necessary preparations and even packed some handmade snacks.
Ok, perfecto. Chat, voy a callar la voz del bot por mientras estoy leyendo ¿cómo se llama? La historia. ¿Por qué? Porque... Para que no se escuche por mientras están haciendo... Pueden seguir hablando, pueden seguir. Yo voy a leer los mensajes, obviamente, pero... Yo voy a leer los mensajes, pero... Simplemente para poder poner pausa y leerlos. Para no hablar sobre los personajes encima. Pueden seguir escribiendo. Yo voy a leer los mensajes que ustedes escriban, pero... Simplemente para que no se escuche encima de los personajes. Ok.
Oh, that reminds me. I've also prepared some launch tubes made by Pungi. I hope the Adepti will like them. Is there anything else I should bring?
Creo que no falta nada.
Good. In that case, let's first pay Madame Ping a visit in the city before heading out to Jueyun Karst.
Ok, perfecto. Ustedes sabían, a mí me gusta un poco más el lado nocturno. Con los ojos en el cielo y los pies en el suelo. ¡Jerónimo! Viajera, ¿qué estás haciendo? ¿Estás loca? Ah, no te preocupes. Lleva su gladiador. No, no, llévalo. Dejo aquí. ¿Qué? Ay, ay, ay. Pregunta. Prepárate para escuchar miles de diálogos. ¿De ustedes? Ustedes no, pero... ¿Quién sabe? Porque tengo el bot apagado, así que... En el puro blanco. Hola, señora Ping.
The festive season is upon us. This is no time to be running hither and thither. You should relax and enjoy the season.
Janfei!
I get it, Granny, but you know, having lots of clients is a good thing.
I'm sure it is, but really, child, who could be seeking your help during the lantern rite?
Me encantó cuando Jutao y Yonli interactuaron. Me gustan las interacciones entre los personajes. Porque es muy interesante. Me hubiera gustado que Kechin hablara con Jutao. No las he visto hablar entre ellas. Y ahora Janfei, supongo.
You'd be surprised.
Madam Ping! Happy Lantern Rite!
¡Feliz rito la linterna y feliz año nuevo!
It's a pleasure to see you again, Madam Ping. How are you?
Mal, me duele toda la artritis.
Look who's here. I'm so glad to see you all in time for the festival.
Hello, traveler. Long time no see.
Tiempo sin verte, Janfei.
Oh, and Lady Kuching is here too.
Hola.
The Jixing have prepared some small gifts for you to celebrate this festive occasion. There are some seasonal goods, 2 bolts of fine silk, and some exotic flower seeds which I picked specifically for you, Madam Ping.
Rayos. Lo siento, demasiada pólvora. También es que a mi familia le dio por humear, bueno, por quemar unas hojas en el patio y el humo se ha metido a la casa y toda la vara. Qué demencia.
I brought all the lighter gifts with me, but the silks are still on the way. I just submitted them for delivery, so I'm sure they'll arrive in good time. Please, accept our humble gifts. I hope you'll find them to your liking. Wow, those gifts sound marvelous. Please be sure to thank the Jixing on our behalf.
Yes, how very nice of you. I'm sure the flowers will be most beautiful if you personally selected the seeds. Thank you very much, Kuching.
Please, enjoy them. We intend to visit the other Adepti as well, so I'm afraid we must be going now.
I presume you mean Cloud Retainer and the others? Yes, they should be over in Jueyun Karst.
Me pregunto cómo le irá con Xiao.
By the way, I've heard that you designed all the street decorations yourself, Kuching. You decorated the city so beautifully, yet you don't even have the time to go and see it for yourself. What a pity.
Alguna gente olvida que Janfei es una Adeptus también. Me tengo que ir, adiós. Nos vemos, Mapache. Gracias por venir. Que tenga una excelente noche.
Yanfei really enjoys spending time at the festival. You'll find her wandering around there whenever she can spare a moment.
Come on, Granny. I wasn't wandering around. I was providing essential consultation to my clients.
Oh, is that so? Were you also holding consultations with clients while you stood in front of the grilled tiger fish stand for all that time?
As a matter of fact, I was helping them calculate the prices. It's not easy, you know. I had to check a lot of different items.
¿Es un trabajo, tienes que trabajar durante el rito de la linterna?
That's right. There are no holidays in my line of work. I have to be ready whenever my clients need me.
That sounds exhausting. Oh, Paimon can't imagine a life without holidays.
Sí, mitad Adeptus.
Well, though there are no set holidays, I do get to decide on my own schedule. I can always budget some time to relax.
De hecho.
Otherwise, I would always look exhausted in front of potential clients. It'd be hard to land new cases after leaving a terrible first impression. Besides, what's the saying? Ah, yes. A rested worker is an efficient worker.
Ah, ¿verdad, Kechin? ¿Verdad? Kechin, ¿has estado en el festival?
I was there many times when I was supervising the festival construction, but I haven't been there since. I was planning to go after I finished my work, but the work keeps piling up. I ended up completely forgetting about it.
Vayamos juntas cuando termines.
Yes, I should take the opportunity to show you around while you're here. But first, we should head to Jueyun Karst. If you'll excuse us, Madam Ping. We'll be leaving now.
Yo compraría algunos de los trajes tal vez por estética.
Let's see. Which Adeptus shall we visit first?
I wish the Wangsheng funeral parlor would give
Oh, why don't we visit Cloud Retainer at Mount Outsong first? She usually stays inside her abode, so she'll be super easy to find.
Alright. Cloud Retainer it is.
Pero los precios son muy caros para mí. Ya, y yo digo, comprar estéticos siendo free to play no hay problema, porque uno seguiría siendo free to play igualmente. O sea, porque no está jugando igual de forma gratuita.
Lady Kuching is so hardworking. Maybe I should take a leaf out of her book.
Tal vez no. ¿Ping?
I know that you must be busy, but please take care of yourself. Sacrificing your health is never wise.
Sí, de hecho. ¡Sí, Seda! ¡Todo mío! ¿Los árboles son reales? No, no son reales, no me dan madera. ¡Son árboles de mentiras! Oh, por Dios, juego, no te pegues. Es una mentira, este mundo es una mentira. Bueno, cuando termine de hacer esto, pucha, hay puestos fuegos artificiales por todas partes. Cuando terminen esta parte de recolectar esto, nos vamos allá. A los que estén viendo el video grabado en YouTube, pues verán el corte, ¿no? Ok, amigos míos, se lo voy a poner en estos días. Posiblemente en estos días tal vez no transmita tanto. Bueno, sí voy a transmitir, pero no avance tanto por todas las historias porque, bueno, seguramente en estos días no vale tanto. O sea, mi disco duro está casi lleno y no puedo grabar tanto ahorita, entonces necesito empezar a editar los videos que tengo guardados ahí. Entonces las transmisiones tal vez sean más cortas o en esta semana, estos 3-4 días tal vez. Mañana sí va a ser largo, pero no voy a hacer ¿cómo se llama? Va a hacer historias y cosas así como esto, sino que van a hacer juegos competitivos, seguramente, juegos de peleas y Yugi y cosas así por el estilo.
The festive season is fast approaching. What brings you to one's abode? Has the Ministry of Civil Affairs simply run out of work for you to do?
Well, with Lantern Rite just around the corner, I decided it was a good time to take leave and pay you a visit. But, where are Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper?
Huh. Hola.
Oh, don't even get one started. Oh, is that not the Traveler and the Yuhung too? A rare visitor indeed.
Yep.
Happy Lantern Rite, everybody!
¡Y feliz año nuevo! ¡Feliz Retractor Linterna! ¡Yes!
Venerable Adeptus. And greetings, Ganyu.
Huh? Lady Kutching, I didn't expect to see you here.
Qué curioso, Ganyu también es un creo que es un Adeptus Ganyu también. Y Ketchin le dice, hola venerable Adeptus al... saludos venerable Adeptus al... ¿cómo se llama? Cazadora de las nubes, protectora de las nubes. Pero a Ganyu le dice, hola Ganyu.
The Yuhung of the Chising. Here. Most fascinating. Most courteous of you to travel hither and pay your respects. What is the purpose of your visit, if one may ask?
It's the festive season, and on behalf of the Qixing, I'd like to give you our regards. Please, accept our humble gifts.
As the governing body of Liyue, the Qixing must be busy with a myriad of affairs. And yet, you still take the time to visit one in this mountain abode. Eminently considerate of you. Oh, what an amusing cylindrical device. I wonder what that could be.
This is a new type of firework which has been modified by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've heard that you are fond of gadgets, so I've brought one for your amusement.
¿Qué onda, Ganyu? ¿En serio? ¡Andamos!
Cloud Retainer. Although she is not outwardly opposed to us, she is still skeptical of Liyue being ruled by humans. Maybe she thinks humans are still too young to handle it. No matter. With time, our strength will become apparent enough. Before then, we should try to give her a good impression. Good thing I came prepared. Cloud Retainer has a great interest in gadgets, so she will certainly appreciate this gift.
Mientras tanto, el viajero pensando, ¿por qué todo el mundo está callado? ¿Y qué estás haciendo, Ketchin? Solo sea Ketchin, ajá. Moviendo las manos, ajá, moviéndose de un lado al otro. Y ¿Qué está haciendo ella? No sé, por eso no quiero decir nada. Sería algo incómodo.
Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very picky about food, so I made sure not to bring any snacks to avoid upsetting her. I've given everything thorough consideration. It should all go well.
Porque, o sea, que uno piense en lo que está haciendo está perfecto. Que tenga un monólogo adentro de la cabeza no hay problema. Pero está tardando tanto tiempo que se queda así como... ¿Y ese silencio incómodo? Incómodo. Todo el mundo mirándose así.
Goodness me. Whoever would have thought? Oh, my, how very interesting.
Bueno, estaban observando el objeto. Por lo menos Ganyu y Preservadora de las Nubes. Pero incluso así, como que tardó bastante.
It is intricate, with ingenious design, and is aesthetically agreeable.
Yes. Judging from Cloud Retainer's expression, it seems this gift was a success.
Very good. One shall gladly accept this device.
Sí, se llama fuegos artificiales. Por favor, no metas tu cabeza y pico en el agujero, o si no volarás. Y no lo digo de una buena manera.
One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper.
Haga como un pinche mimo, sí.
Timing is most unfortunate.
Como un mimo.
Oh, are they not home? Oh, we wanted to see them too.
Ok, perfecto. No está.
Those two old fossils. Moon Carver has been most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares, but the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the Qixing, and he cannot simply roam into the city and begin supervising others' work as he pleases.
De hecho.
So one tried to persuade him otherwise, proposing that if he could not be placated, he could go to the city disguised as a human and take a brief look around. Alas, he is too stubborn, too proud. He would have none of it. Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. He has not returned since. Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. But he said he wished to look for something new with which to defend the tranquility of his mountain. He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures, and one has not heard from him since. Surely this is not a case of two old coots in cahoots, rusing to excuse themselves that they might venture behind one's back, to scurry away and go traveling together.
Probablemente. ¿Cómo es decir? Es interesante porque Preservadora de las Nubes tiene bastante protagonismo en varias historias del juego. Bueno, por lo menos en la parte de Liyue. En todas las historias de Liyue. Para hacer un NPC. O sea, yo sé que en importancia de la historia, importancia de qué tipo de seres son bastante importantes y son bastante importantes para la historia, pero aún así me parece sumamente curioso que haya salido tanto en tantas historias y este Adeptus en particular, Preservadora de las Nubes, es probable.
Huh? What's everybody doing here?
This voice, is it Shenhe?
Oh, Shenhe.
Oh? So Shenhe's here too! Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Is she the one that you mentioned before?
Hello, everyone.
Qué curioso, Ganyu no la conocía directamente, o sea, se había escuchado de ella, pero es discípula de Preservadora de Nubes y aún así no la había conocido directamente.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu. You have most likely heard of her.
Hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace. I've heard that you returned to Liyue Harbor recently, so if you need anything, please feel free to come to me.
I will. Thank you.
Interesante.
I brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rite, people in Liyue bring food to share with their friends. So here I am.
Okay.
Oh no, I made a point of not bringing any food offerings. Is it going to be okay?
Oh, Ketchin, tranquila, que no te dé nada. Calma, calma. Podemos salir corriendo, se lo necesita.
Oh, and you even brought food for those two old fossils.
Sí.
That's right.
After barely a few days in the city, you have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable edibles, Shenhe.
Tranquila, Ketchin, no quedaste mal.
Everyone,
Claro, ¿cómo que le pasa?
you shall all be staying in Liyue Harbor in the future. One should like to think that you will all look out for each other. Is that understood?
Will do.
Yes, understood.
This place is much livelier than I'd imagined.
De hecho, deberíamos cambiar de tema. Por cierto, ¿han visto a Xiao?
The conqueror of demons? One has not seen him of late.
Well, then he's probably not enjoying Karst. Let's go look for him in his usual spot, at Wangshu Inn.
In short, one is the only Adeptus who has elected to remain in Joyun Karst for the festival. Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put in one's abode to resume research of gadgets and mechanics.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please accept my profuse apologies.
Why the sudden solemnity? It would certainly not be the first time one has been interrupted on your account. As a youngling, you did so love to scurry around the place while one's attention was monopolized by mechanisms. You were especially drawn to a certain implement one had made. Oh, what was it?
¿Tú le dices ñez?
Oh no, here she goes again. This could spell trouble for Ganyu.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Cloud Retainer. I just remembered there's something I must attend to. I should be going.
¡Está huyendo!
Why the sudden haste? With the Yuheng present, why not settle this matter here and now?
Oops.
No. It's something very important. In fact, I must see Lady Ningguang about it immediately.
A matter so pressing that you must find Ningguang in person?
Wait, está haciendo la mentira más grande.
Yes. Ningguang and I have different scopes of work, you see, and Ganyu has to report to both of us respectively. It's indeed not easy for her.
Lady Keqing is trying to help me. Yes, that's right. I'm very sorry, everyone. I will take my leave.
Genshin con la jugada de salvada. ¡Corre, Ganyu! ¡Corre!
Huh. Gone already. That child, she has always been easily ruffled. One can sympathize, however. It is no simple thing to be a secretary. Nearly every matter in Liyue Harbor, momentous or trivial, passes through Ganyu's diligent hands. But even as an Adeptus, she must never neglect her own health, lest she fall prone to exhaustion. Ganyu is an assiduous worker, apt to forgoing food and rest once she is busy. Please make sure she eats and sleeps properly whenever you see her.
Ese es el tema que estamos intentando. Eso es una buena forma porque todos los adeptos y toda la gente está con Yanfei, con Ganyu, toda esa gente trabajadora está haciendo Tenemos que hacer ver que a Genshin que también tiene que descansar.
I will. Ganyu has always been a great asset to us. Her health is a priority, so I will take good care of her.
Tú también.
The Yuheng, reliable as ever. It was indeed a wise decision to leave Liyue Harbor to you.
Oh, por
We will
Dios.
certainly strive to live up to your expectations.
Oh, por
As
Dios.
for these edibles, they do look delectable indeed. You may leave them here. Shenhe shall bring these into one's abode, and one shall pass them on to Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper once they have made their return.
Okay.
This firework has an intriguing design. One must conduct a thorough study of it. And one also wants to hear what Shenhe has learned in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, yes. I have many interesting stories to tell.
Let us chat while one scrutinizes this device.
Oh, ¿qué? ¿Vas a destruirlo? ¡Guay, rayos! Dice, ¿piensas llevar a cabo una investigación en pleno rito de la linterna?
Yeah, don't you rest during the holidays? This is a festive season after all.
One has long been living secluded in the mountains and no longer observes the holidays. Worry not, one shall take appropriate care of oneself. Rest is crucial. If one is too devoted to one's research and falls ill, one shall be in no fit state to test the devices personally.
Genshin, descansa.
Really that important to test it yourself?
Of course. As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for. If one spends all that time working on a machine, yet forgets to test the outcome, that would be akin to a chef who never tries his own food, no?
Entendible.
It is unwise to put the cart before the horse. Enough idle chatter, everyone. One must go and continue one's research. Come, Shenhe, this way.
¡No puedo volar!
A chef who doesn't get to try their own food? That would be kinda weird.
Perdóname si no hablando haciendo misiones en Kenomilla y están bien largas. ¡Ah, no te preocupes! No te preocupes, o sea, es comprensible. Con tal de que estén escuchando, estén por aquí, todo está bien, amigo mío. Es metáfora. Esa metáfora sí la entendiste, ¿eh?
Cloud Retainer sure does know a lot about gadgets and cooking. Though, she can be a bit strange sometimes. But then again, she is an Adeptus.
That's the wisdom of an Adeptus. She takes good care of those around her. Though she lives in seclusion, she also manages to bring everyone together.
Yep. Aún así.
A hermit who's more social than most living in society. What an interesting character. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to Wangshu Inn. Perhaps we'll find the Conqueror of Demons there.
Okay. Shall we? Okay. Ya, piedra. Hay 3 sillas de piedra alrededor de la mesa. Cada una tiene un texto grabado. Hay una jarra de vino frente a la silla. En el lado sureste de la mesa, grabado en ella, hay un mensaje. Aquí se sienta preservadora. Hay un cuenco y un par de palillos frente a la silla en el lado norte de la mesa. Grabado en ella hay un mensaje. Aquí se sienta Guinshon. No hay nada frente a la silla de al lado sureste a la mesa. Grabado en ella hay un mensaje. Aquí se sienta Rex. Ok. Parece que todos tienen su lugar para sentarse, ¿no? Incluso Rex lápiz. Bambuzo, 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 oh bambu. Pues llega, casi me trago el micrófono. Casi me los trago, chat, qué demencia. Huh.
Dr. Baiju, here are the herbs. I've picked lots of them.
Drogada como siempre. Digo, dormida.
Splendid. Let me pack up and then we can be on our way.
No way. I'm a good person. You know, soy una buena persona. Pueden confiar en mí. ¿Verdad? No tengo nada sospechoso. Aunque sea una buena persona, se escucha todo sospechoso.
Hey, you guys! What are you doing? Dr. Baiju wanted herbs, so I came to collect herbs. Lots of them. And Dr. Baiju came too.
Hmm.
Traveler. Paimon. Oh, and Lady Kaching. It's a pleasure to see you all. We're here stocking up more herbs.
I'm so delightful. Yes. I'm so doo-doo-doo-doo. Woo. Ay, ay, ay. Miren, soy el estereotipo. Y me encanto.
Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival seasons. With Lantern right just around the corner, I thought we should get prepared.
Tengo que ir a ponerme mi peluca y vestirme como Marta. Ah, por Dios. Por lo menos yo me río.
We came all this way to collect some herbs, and we've picked quite the assortment. We'll be on our way back to the pharmacy once the herbs are sorted. I certainly didn't expect to see the Yuhong all the way out here.
I have some business to attend to here.
Ah, I see. It's nearly time to celebrate Lantern Rite, and you're still running errands. Hardworking as always.
Joder, como el Orochimaru. Pelo de brócoli le entra a la Magnum. Wait, what? ¿Qué quiere decir? Vamos, mujer.
I appreciate the sentiment, Dr. Baiju. I'm just doing my job.
Kaching and the Traveler are very busy. And we are busy too. Everyone, keep it up.
Hagamos nuestro mejor esfuerzo.
Right. Thank you, Chi-Chi. We shouldn't tarry here any longer. Take care, you two. Three. Traveler, let's go find Virgoldet.
Hey. Por cierto, no me di cuenta, pero estoy cerca de morir. Qué bien. Mi vida es súper baja. Ah, creo que no les molestará que haga esto aquí. Mira el perro. ¡Hielo! ¡Hielo! Howdo, diri. Soy Flanders. Este mae. Howdy. Woo. Okay. Meow meow.
Ah, Lady Kuching. What a surprise. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, thank you. I'm just wondering if you might know where the Conqueror of Demons is.
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace. Please feel free to go up and have a look.
Ok, perfecto. Por cierto, ya que estoy aquí...
If you're looking for Xiao...
Quería comprarte algo, pero si vas a ser una desgraciada, entonces no. Quería usar el ascensor, como la gente. Está bajando, ¿verdad? Vamos a usar el ascensor. ¡No! 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 ¡Rayos! Ok. Ok, eso no funcionó. Vamos por el árbol. Ok. Listo. Adiós, pájaro. Listo. Pensé que podía ponerme encima del techo y era así, pero no. No se pudo.
He doesn't seem to be here. Perhaps we came at the wrong time.
Maybe he's out battling somewhere again.
Podemos decir chao y llamarlo como lo hemos hecho.
Let's leave the gifts with the owner and ask her to...
How can I help?
Eso es chao.
Where did you come from? You scared Paimon!
¿Has estado aquí todo ese tiempo?
Yes.
Hello. I am Kuching, Yuhung of the Liyue Chising.
The Yuhong. Yes. I saw you when we battled Osile. You are fierce with your blade.
Anyway, we're here to give you some Lantern Rite presents. See? There's lots of tasty food.
Me gusta como se ve este frame de esta escena, como se ve toda esta mirada. Esto se ve divertido. Me gusta cómo se ve toda esta imagen. Muy bien. Toda esta toma es la palabra que tenía que buscar. Muy bonita.
Don't waste your delicacies on me.
Los de pan dándote despensa para votar por votar para ellos. Wait, what? Los de pan dándote despensa por votar para ellos. Wait, what? Las 7 estrellas las prepararon especialmente para ti.
Eradicating demons is my duty. You don't have to thank me. Karma is harmful to the human body, even if you have a stronger constitution than most. You should keep your distance from me when you can afford to.
Hey, wait! Are you leaving? Aw, come on! Lantern Rite is almost here! Don't you want to take a break?
Dice, vamos a la ciudad a ver los fuegos artificiales. La última vez fuiste, Xiao. ¿Por qué Xiao es así? Es un en su evento quería estar con alguien, pero cuando se le acercaron, aléjate, quiero estar solo. Es que es esos personajes que tengo una maldición en mí y le hago daño a los demás si me acerco. Y estuve sufriendo y teniendo el dolor de miles de todo lo que destruyo y hago. ¡Dolor! Es sufrimiento, ¿lo entienden? ¡Dolor! Y es por eso. Alto, Ejimen. Alto, Ejimen. Y vive igual o más que los adeptos. Ellos son adeptos también, solo que es un yaksha. O sea, todos los adeptos son tipos de ¿cómo se llama? De criaturas espirituales, pero entre los adeptos están los yakshas, que él es un yaksha. Los yakshas son guerreros. Podría decirse, es como la versión de arcángeles. Son ángeles, pero son arcángeles. Los arcángeles son guerreros, por así decirlo. Yo sé que el karma y todo eso, pero el viajero no lo hace ni güey. Ya ni que ya ni es de ese mundo. Ah, pero se refiere a Kenshin y porque Kenshin trajo los regalos. Se refiere a que no te me acerques, Kenshin, no te se me acerques, Liyue. Oh no, dolor y sufrimiento. Y vive humanos. Y vive igual que los adeptos. Demencia. Continuamos. Vamos a la ciudad a ver los fuegos artificiales. Estuviste en el último rito de la linterna. Ya casi llegó la tormenta.
Like I said before, I have no liking for crowds. I must remain vigilant of evil attacks, especially during the holidays. I will continue my patrol as usual. You should also exercise caution. And if there's any danger...
No hay problema, tendremos cuidado.
Good.
¡Chao! ¡Hijo de... oh, rayos!
He's gone. Well, Xiao hasn't changed a bit. Wonder if he'll come and watch the fireworks this year, though.
Si Xiao así lo quiere.
All right, we've completed our visits with all the Adepti. Let's take a break downstairs before we head back into the city.
Ah, no hubo más interacción entre Xiao y Kenshin. Técnicamente fue... Hola, soy Kenshin, traigo regalos. Xiao, ¡lárgate! Oh. Hola, soy Kenshin, traigo regalos por el rito de la linterna. ¡Lárgate! Oh. Rayos, Xiao, no tienes que ser así.
Oh no. What should we do?
Xiao, ¿cómo vamos?
Oh, Lady Kuching. Lady Kuching. I'm so glad to see you here.
Okay.
Feng Yi? What's wrong? What are you doing here?
Lady Kuching, let me explain. I had rearranged the fireworks layout and expanded the range to Qingsa Village just like you requested. My people finished setting up the fireworks and we left someone in charge to launch them for the show. But... the person we left in charge came back shortly after and reported that all the fireworks in Qingsa Village had been stolen.
Wait, what?
I immediately reported the situation to the Millelith and had another batch of fireworks made to be transported to Qingsa Village under escort. However, everyone's short-handed during Lantern Rite. The Millelith are already stretched thin and don't even have enough people to fill their regular patrols. They can't spare anyone to look after the fireworks for us.
Ok, se lo voy a poner de esta forma. Yo soy alguien que, incluso en mi cumpleaños, si sucede algo especial, qué bien. Y si no sucede nada en especial, me da lo mismo. Navidad, feliz año nuevo. Todos esos días es agradable cuando hacen algo especial y sucede algo especial y toda la hora. Pero si no pasa nada, tampoco me molesta. No soy alguien como que está como, ¡oh Dios! Es año nuevo, es Navidad, es mi cumpleaños, qué bien, vamos, ¡wow! No soy alguien como así. Pero tampoco soy alguien como que, ay mae, vamos a destruir esto simplemente porque no me agrada. O sea, que lacra arruinar algo simplemente porque no te gusta. Deje a las otras personas hacer lo suyo. ¿Quién se va a robar los fuegos artificiales? ¡Qué lacras! ¡Qué lacras! Si no te gusta, no te gusta, está bien, perfecto, haz lo que quieras. Tampoco las festividades tampoco son como que lo más importante en el mundo. Pero también deja que la otra gente haga lo que quiere. ¡Por Dios! ¡Ah! Voy a matar a esos desgraciados.
We don't have many materials left. So if the second batch of fireworks gets stolen as well, we're done for. So, I was thinking to go to Chinksa Village and have a look first. Which is when I bumped into you. Lady Kuching, what should we do?
Yo el 20 de febrero cumplo. Voy a cumplir 33 este 20 de febrero. 33 años. 33 añitos.
According to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, the number of guards on patrol has to be doubled and rotated continuously during Lantern Rite. They must perform these extra measures in addition to their standard daily affairs. The only manpower they can muster during the festival would be the emergency response units. But those special units are intended only for backup. There are not many of them and they cannot perform prolonged guard duty. If we wish to make use of them, we'll need to resolve the problem quickly.
Maybe we can ask the Adepti for help.
16, feliz cumpleaños, supongo. Y el adepto que le podemos pedir ayuda es Xiao.
This would be a piece of cake for someone like Cloud Retainer or Xiao.
No, that would only make us look incompetent. I'll handle this, Pengyi.
Ok, perfecto, me parece bien. No podemos dejar que Genshin haga todo el trabajo. Cuenta con nosotras.
That's right. We can take care of this.
Thanks, you two.
Ups.
Actually, I have an idea. Let me make some arrangements.
Me gustaba, iba a quitar el diálogo para dejar en esa escena, pero me gustaba cómo se veía esa pequeña toma de Paimon y la Traveler.
Pengyi,
Que
go
no,
back to Liyue Harbor and get the fireworks ready. Then meet me in Chinksa Village.
aunque no lo crean, Lumine, la viajera, es sumamente linda. Es linda.
Traveler, come with me. Let's ask around to see what happened.
Ok, vamos entonces. Y como yo soy la viajera, qué linda soy. Ay, me voy a coger a mí mismo. Ay, Dios. Gracias por estar aquí, a todas las personas que han estado por aquí, hablando en serio. En el chat estaban diciendo hace 4 años que me conocieron. Muchísimas gracias por estar aquí, en serio. Por estar aquí todo este tiempo. Igual a Berserker, igual a todos los que vienen por aquí.
Oh, how could a whole batch of fireworks just vanish like that?
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know more about the recent fireworks theft.
Oh, Lady Kuching, I can hardly believe you came personally to investigate.
It's no trouble at all. Please, tell us what happened.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the village were very excited. They were all gathered round, watching the area for a long time.
Lo recuerdo como si fuera ayer. Aunque fue hoy, hace 1 hora. Pero lo recuerdo como si fuera ayer. O sea, sí.
The workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the locations to set them off. That's when they left the village. Oh, now let me remember. Oh, yes. I recall that they left the fireworks in an open area just next to a house down the old road.
No me sorprende que se los hayan robado.
But the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the fireworks was so anxious that they went straight back to the city to find a solution. Oh, the villagers here are worried too. The fireworks missing can only mean that there are thieves about. There are elderly and kids in the village, you know. Although the Millilith are stationed here, no one dares to go out anymore.
I understand. Please help reassure the people in the village and tell them everything's going to be fine with the Millilith standing guard. Traveler, let's go investigate the place where the fireworks were stolen.
Ok, vamos a despedazar a unos desgraciados.
Oh, how could such a terrible thing happen during a festival?
¿Cómo puede pasar? Porque alguien es un ladrón. Por eso. Maldición, eso dejó de cargar. Listo. Vamos a ver qué fue lo que pasó.
This is the place. The fireworks were stolen here.
Okay.
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Chinksa village, all too weak to defend themselves. Otherwise, they would never dare commit such a blatant crime. This is absolutely awful. We cannot let such a matter go unpunished. Let's see if we can find any clues here before we plan our next step.
Está bien, Kenshin. Después me das un beso. ¿Qué? Nada. Continuemos. Por los fuegos artificiales. Hablando de eso, de verdad, hay un doujinshi de Lumine, o sea, de la viajera y Kenshin. La viajera tiene un montón de emparejamientos.
Are these footprints?
Con Ayaka, obviamente, también. Con Ayaka también, obviamente. Y con otro montón de chicas. Listo.
Footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
No, no lo hagamos, porque eso sería demasiado obvio. No, por supuesto que la vamos a seguir. Por supuesto que la vamos a seguir. ¡Chile! Ya las vi, ok. Pero primero vamos a agarrar frutas. ¿Unas huellas?
The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Sí. Pero yo soy más fanático del Yuri, así que me gusta ver más los emparejamientos de la viajera. Listo. Listo. Perfecto.
Sir, please. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
No, no lo es.
A misunderstanding, you say?
Shinsho!
If so, then tell me, why are you hiding here?
Please, good sir. This really is just a misunderstanding. I would never dream of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Chongyu y Shinsho, ¿eh? Chongyu y su novia. Digo...
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
De acuerdo.
Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It must be.
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow. Tightly now. We mustn't let him get away.
Yes, young master.
I was sure it was an evil spirit. Turns out it's the treasure hoarders again.
Shinchon Chongyun! Hello!
Es curioso porque Shongyu, bueno, el chico de hielo, se escucha como si la voz hubiera sido grabada con otro tipo de micrófono en algún otro lugar. En algún otro lugar. Es muy raro. ¿Qué haces aquí? Por lo menos la voz en inglés.
Well, hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again. What brings you here?
Excuse me. Please, tell me what is happening here.
Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to various villages outside of Liyue Harbor.
Okay.
Family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time around.
¿Tienes un hermano mayor?
Oh, so what's Changyun doing here?
Changyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us for the journey.
Oh, I see. But why did Changyun say he thought there was an evil spirit?
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers, and were used to ward off evil spirits and the like.
Sí.
In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. As people gathered together to celebrate the annual festival, the yang energy would intensify, and evil spirits were thus attracted to the fringes of the city by the strong scent. Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near the city gates and pestered the passers-by.
Okay.
In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. The flashes of light and loud noise successfully drove the spirits whence they came. This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying in wait for passers-by. Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling alongside me.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text. The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Sí, la voz de Shongyu se escucha un poco distinta. Es extraño para mí, al menos. Shincho debe de estar engañando a Shongyu. Y Shongyu nunca leyó ese libro, ¿sí?
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, Chongyun sensed an ambush about to take place. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. They tried to flee the moment we were upon them. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. We were just preparing to send them to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Oh, okay.
He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem quite clear as I see it.
Good sir, just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant caravan, we never would have dared to attack. The master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero of the people. So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding. We didn't want any trouble with the guild.
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then?
Sí.
Well, who was it?
Well, just trust me. We're definitely not trying to steal your goods. Please believe me.
Pero sí lo de otra persona. Ya vengo, creo que hay alguien llegando. Un toxítico. Esteros, tú sabes que en la cosa esta del santuario puedes encontrar a Xiao. ¿Cómo en la cosa esta del santuario? En la cosa es lo percebes. Bueno. Donde quemas el incienso. ¡Ah, ya! ¿En serio? ¿Ahí se puede encontrar a Xiao? Ok, ahora voy. Ahora voy. Ok. Vamos.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. As for the bounty, we will pay you afterward.
It is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration shall be necessary. Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him. Take this man over there and make sure he's secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have to. He's not gonna pull anything under our watch.
Wait a second. Please also deliver this message to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Qingce Village. Make sure they have someone question him thoroughly.
So the plot thickens. Is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the Yuang.
Yes, young master, I understand.
Okay.
We'll be on our way.
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu. Thank you for your assistance.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
Everyone, My intuition tells me that there could be more than one group of treasure hoarders in this area.
Es probable, amigo mío, y tu voz es completamente distinta. Se siente grabada de una forma diferente.
More than one group?
Oh, you've got quite a keen eye too, Chongyun.
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road. There may still be other treasure hoarders waiting to ambush passers-by. When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If they truly intended to ambush the Feiyun Commerce Guild, they must have overestimated themselves. If you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush, but rather it appeared as if they were waiting for someone.
It appears they may be the thief's accomplices. They were probably hiding here to wait for the stolen goods.
What exactly are the stolen goods, if I may ask?
Los fuegos artificiales, los muy bastardos.
Taking advantage of the elderly and children. What a loathsome group of criminals. Lady Kuching, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand in Chingsa village, shall we?
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis in Chingsa village. Unfortunately, the footprints we were following end here. I don't know where we should go next. It seems we were only a moment away from catching all the treasure hoarders.
Aww. Kuching.
Sí, tranquila. Buscaremos una manera de atraparlos.
Thank you. Master Xingqiu, I'll leave Chingsa village under your watch.
Most assuredly, Lady Kuching.
Perfecto.
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
Sí, es bueno contar con un poco de ayuda.
It's so cool to fight for justice.
Tal
The
vez.
thieves who stole the fireworks haven't revealed themselves yet. I'll go have a look around. Traveler, please go take a rest in Chingsa village. I've troubled you enough already. I can handle the rest of this matter myself.
Kuching, are you planning to look for clues all by yourself? Somehow that doesn't sound like a very good idea. Oh wait, you're in the Liwa Chising. Why don't you ask some of your subordinates to help?
Bastante curioso porque desde aquí yo vi aquí y yo pareciera que no puede entrar por ahí, no estoy muy seguro, tal vez simplemente sea una piedra o algo así y yo a ver si hay algo ahí y tiro por acá y dicho y hecho hay un cofre aquí. Hay un cofre aquí, qué demencia. Está justo acá.
Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental gains.
Sí. De hecho, qué demencia. Voy a ver si hay algo más adentro ahí. Vamos con la siguiente parte de la historia. Del festival de Año Nuevo. Del evento de Año Nuevo. El Año Nuevo chino. El rito de la linterna, ¿no? ¿Dónde estaba él? Perfecto, ahí estamos.
Rest assured, all is quiet here in Chingsa village. Chongyun is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the inside. Not a problem in sight.
Good. I've made some progress in my investigation as well.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Justo a tiempo.
Let's go!
Traveler, Paimon, you are just in time.
Perfecto.
I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure hoarders. Besides wagon tracks, I also came across bits and pieces of fireworks packaging scattered on the road.
Okay.
Following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks. But there was no sign of treasure hoarders.
¿Salieron huyendo?
No, I think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hidden and deemed it unnecessary to post any guards. The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Chingsa village, but also from other locations too.
Okay.
They've gathered all the stolen goods there. I've asked the Millilith on guard at Chingsa village to report this to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They will organize a search around that warehouse.
Perfecto.
Now that the Millilith is involved, you don't need to handle this yourself anymore.
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning.
Entiendo.
They may even have lookouts. If they notice anything suspicious, they will move the fireworks and our single lead will be lost. I have to keep an eye on the situation.
You're not really thinking that you can take all of them yourself, are you?
No, I am not that reckless. I just want to investigate the case thoroughly.
Okay, entiendo.
But now that I have your help, the idea is feasible.
So you really are considering it?
De hecho, ahora sí. Voy a hablar algo. Ok, está. No podemos dejar que Kishin vaya sola.
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Bueno, vamos. Buenos deseos en las estrellas. ¿Qué dices, Shinshu?
Though they are merely a group of irksome bandits, please, exercise caution.
Por supuesto. ¿Dónde es el lugar? Relativamente cerca, creo. Sí, vámonos. Ir a pie. A pie. Voy a escalar por ahí unas escaleras aquí que creo que queda mucho mejor. Queda mucho mejor si lo... Ok. Listo. ¿Cómo estás, Cuervo? ¿Todo bien? ¿Todo bien? Bienvenido. Ya veo. Qué bueno. Wow. ¿Dónde está el audio? Seguro que son... seguro que esos ladrones van a volver para realizar los fuegos artificiales. Okay.
Please hide yourselves.
Okay.
Let's wait and see what happens.
¿Perdón?
Hey, boss. You think we have enough fireworks now?
Ha! Are you kidding? This ain't nowhere near enough.
But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in the city. Ain't gonna be easy.
You got a point. All right. Then we steal those things that make a real loud bang but don't light up real pretty. What do they call them? Ah, yeah. Firecrackers. Those'll do the job.
Okay.
All we need to do is make some real ruckus. As long as we distract the Millilith, the other hoarders can do their end of the job.
Yep.
You get it?
Got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. We're gonna hit the jackpot this time.
Perfecto.
But, boss, all our boys are out scouting around. Don't you think we need a few more to guard the stash?
Hey, don't worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with lanternite. They won't have time to come out here. All right, move it, boys. Just a few more batches and we'll be...
Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got trouble!
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up, boss. The Millilith are coming, and it seems they've already caught our scouts.
Eso es malo.
If one of the
Para
boys hadn't
ellos.
set off a firework to warn us, we would have been completely blindsided. Boss, let's run!
But how did the Millilith find out about us? And so quickly, too? Ah, fine. Leave the fireworks and let's split. They won't be catching us.
It's time to make our move. Ready?
Sí. Por supuesto que sí. Allá vamos.
Let's go!
Drop your weapons and surrender immediately.
Ah, vos el catching.
Get out of my way! You got a death witch or something? I'll show you! Huh? Wait a second. You're Lady Cushing. You...
So you do recognize me then. I'll say it one more time. Drop your weapon and surrender. Now!
Who would have thought we'd run into the Yuhong all the way out here? All right, hoarders. Looks like the Yuhong wants to play. We'll show you. Get him!
Ok. ¿Alguien más? Ah.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink.
You're open. You're open.
Quieren venir, vengan. Listo.
Alright, so you want to do this the hard way.
Os. 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 Para. Deja de hacer eso.
We surrender, Yuhong.
Now, I want some answers. What were you planning to do with the stockpile of fireworks?
Creo que no se va a tener hasta que la escena termine, lo cual es lamentable.
We just...
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
Fine. We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the Lantern Rite's opening ceremony. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted by the explosions. But, we didn't seem to have enough fireworks, so...
So you mean you had more than one group of thieves stealing fireworks?
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Sí,
right.
perfecto.
Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks.
Okay.
But then one of them got caught by the Feiyun Commerce Guild and was arrested.
Okay.
I really didn't get it. Why did the Feiyun Commerce Guild get involved? We were only stealing from the government. No, what I meant is, well, I was worried that the guy who got arrested would rat us out. Who would have guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the Millilith were coming too?
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how the Millilith even found out we had dispatched scouts.
Kitchen.
They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all been caught.
Well, you did get caught.
Well, yeah.
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to talk. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. We should head elsewhere just to be safe.
De acuerdo, me parece bien.
Traveler, please escort the treasure hoarders back to Chingsa village and hand them over to the Millilith stationed there. I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place.
Me parece bien. Tengo mucho cuidado.
Yes, you too. I'll see you in Chingsa village.
¿De acuerdo? Por aquí. Por aquí, ok. Relativamente cerca. Ah, no. El otro vez, podemos llegar a pie. Sí. Ok. Hey. No lo sé. Dime la carne. No ando persiguiendo a ese cerdo. Tome. Ah, rayos, alerté a unos... cierto, tengo la música puesto porque siento que no hay música y a veces la bajo para... Yo sabía. Me parecía extraño que no hubiera música durante el corto escenario. Listo. Perfecto. Hola. Completo.
This is the last batch of fireworks that I can get. Please ensure that there will be no further problems.
Don't worry. The Yu Hung will be taking care of this personally. And with us on guard, I assure you it'll be safe.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the Traveler has returned. And with 2 others, no doubt.
Sí. Ya estoy, no problema. Fácil y simple. Los ladrones de los fuegos artificiales. Perfecto.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside you.
Come now, we both know the Traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoarder earlier by mere happenstance.
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
It seems that justice always finds its way into the world. It is in fateful moments that miracles are born.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks? Just the sight of you two makes my blood boil.
Please, calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody. Thank you very much, Travis.
Oh, escaparon, no puede ser.
May I ask, why has Lady Keqing not returned with you?
Keqing,
Keqing was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking about. She wanted to conduct a full search of the area.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Keqing is quite thorough. The squad of Millilith came by just now. I believe they were sent by the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Perfecto.
I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end of this matter. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure they stand trial with the others.
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must also be leaving now.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, don't tell us you have work to do too!
Hacemos, pero ya que... ¿Tan ocupado estás?
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons.
Okay.
But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist us. And there's always Chongyun, too.
Okay.
You mean you're assigning more work to me?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, all right. I suppose.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people, everything will proceed without a hitch.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
All right, all right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done. Farewell, traveler.
By the way, do you know when Lady Keqing will be back?
No tengo idea. ¿Quién sabe?
There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect. I was hoping we could somehow retrieve the stolen fireworks.
Sí, sí lo harán.
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Or maybe more treasure hoarders!
Viene del lugar donde estaba Keqing.
Oh no! Maybe she ran into trouble! Let's go and help her!
Vamos. Okay.
A burst of fireworks. Could it be the treasure hoarders? Oh, Lady Keqing, please stay safe. It's up to you to find out what's happening, traveler. Good luck.
Gracias.
How did the Millilith find us so fast? How did the mill...
Vale, pues.
I guess we're done for.
Supongo que sí, amigo mío.
Ha! Your hoarding days are over. How dare you cause trouble during Lantern Rite? You'll get what you deserve once we hand you over to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Supongo. Aquí vamos entonces. Ya por allá, ok. Y cerca. Ups. Ups. Por un momento pensé que me iba a ahogar en ese lago. Oh. Ya no puede llegar. Pareciera que sí, pero quién sabe. Listo. Okay.
Oops. What did I do?
Hey! Kuching!
Kitchen. Kitchen?
Uh-huh. What treasure hoarders?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure hoarders sending signals to one another again.
Okay, sí.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. I saw a few sticks of fireworks on the ground, so I fiddled with them and... Sure enough, it seems... I accidentally lit the fuse. Before I could react, the fireworks were... already up in the air.
Ya veo.
So no enemies? Whew. Well, that's good. We thought you might have been surrounded by bad guys.
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. Fortunately, there are no more treasure hoarders in the area. It seems this matter has finally come to an end.
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved! Good thing we were able to get to the bottom of it!
De hecho.
Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste, and the whole show would be ruined.
Efectivamente.
By the way, Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show, which means you know the best viewing spot, right?
Yes, of course. The best view should be from the Jade Chamber. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But first, I have to drop by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and close this case. Leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help. Why don't you go for a walk around the city and I'll meet you when I'm done?
Okay, but we'll be waiting for you.
Yes, I'll be there.
¿Cómo consiguió las alas protectoras de Genshin? ¿La regalaron?
Kuching really is
Creo.
super busy. I'll meet you when I am done. How many times have we heard that already? Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about
¿La regalaron?
Kuching. If she keeps working like this, she really will miss the Lantern Rite.
Vayamos a buscar a John Lee.
Oh, yeah! We said we would meet him! And we've even collected a few opinions about taking a rest from work.
Sí.
Zhongli said he'd wait for us at third round knockout. Let's go find him.
Vamos a buscarlo entonces. Ok. Entonces tenemos que ir... Oh, pensé hay algo aquí arriba. Ah, es simplemente... el brillo del jade. Pensé que era... otra cosa. Estamos acá. John Lee, ¿no? John Lee. Una pregunta, ¿me escucho igual que siempre o diferente? Oh, eso sí me escucho diferente.
Yes, you are quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
Es Junjin. Y está hablando con John Lee. Oh, qué tonis. Nunca no me imaginé que estos dos interactuaran. O sea, John Lee sí sabe sobre las obras de Junjin, pero no pensé que interactuarían. Igual, ok.
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case. Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times. I do not always accept advice so readily, but your wisdom has spoken to me.
Zhongli, we're back!
Ah, you've returned.
You are also acquaintances?
Yes, we sure are!
Interesante. Nos hemos visto un par de veces.
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as Mr. Zhongli. You are indeed well connected, traveler.
Gracias.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself to have met the traveler.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
Sí, posiblemente. No me atrevería a revelar su verdadera identidad. Yo sí.
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Shin.
A ciertas personas.
So if you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave.
Oh.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Yun.
Hablar con Xinyan.
See you around, Yunjin!
Qué bien.
So, tell me, what have you learned from your trip?
Preguntamos por la opinión de todos. ¿Le cuentas a John Lee las diferentes opiniones que escucharon en el camino?
I see. Well, traveler, what do you make of all their opinions?
¿Son material suficiente para una buena historia?
Yeah! Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince Kuching to rest more with just a simple story, right?
Sí.
If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we can use food as our theme. Think about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's the perfect angle for our story.
Simple pero profundo.
Paimon knows just what to write. Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very talented at cooking. He opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor, and lots of customers come every day, so he's always super busy. Then, how should the story go from there?
La comida que preparan sabe cada vez peor.
Ooh, that's good. But wait, didn't we say he's really good at cooking?
Depende.
That would make sense.
Depende de ti, es tu historia.
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More about the chef. You mean both good and bad things?
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this chef character of ours a little deeper.
Paimon didn't think this far. Why don't you take it from here?
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Kuching, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story? That will allow it to become all the more convincing.
Okay. Let Paimon think. What did Cloud Retainer say? As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
Wait, what?
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo.
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if she spends all her efforts working on a machine with no time to test the outcome, then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are bound to pop up.
Yes, it is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the chef in the story. He's great at cooking, but he can't enjoy his own food.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Right! It's because he's super busy. He receives the customers, he takes the orders, and he does all the cooking himself. That should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he doesn't even have time to take a break, which obviously also means he doesn't have time to eat.
Oh, por Dios, él se va a morir. Suena un poco extremo.
Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to leave a powerful impression. Kinda like fireworks.
Supongo.
Yes. The chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking abilities and tries to accomplish everything on his own.
Paimon already kind of feels sorry for him.
¿Cuántos más lleva el saco? Cuanto más lleva el saco, más ligero es el trabajo.
Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand. And there's another saying. What was it again? Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. That's what Yamfe said.
Sí.
So, the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore, and he has big, dark circles under his eyes. The customers tell him to take a few days off to get some rest, but the chef won't listen.
His judgment is clouded by the chores before him. He is oblivious to mountains in the distance, the bigger picture.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest, and they don't like his cooking anymore, so they stop coming to his restaurant.
Las consecuencias de no descansar son fatales.
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties in our lives, pushing ourselves is never a good modus operandi. The story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible, then she should quickly grasp the meaning contained within.
You're saying Paimon made a good story?
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The story is indeed good. The Yuhang is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand the message you are trying to convey.
Really? Score 1 for Paimon!
Oh, Paimon.
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. Now will be the ideal moment to speak with her.
Okay,
if all
perfecto.
goes well, I think your story will be a success.
Hear that? Zhang Li says Paimon's story has what it takes. If anyone knows a good story, he does. Quick, let's go find Kuching.
De acuerdo, porque pasamos toda la noche literalmente haciendo esta historia.
I wish you luck, traveler.
A yo también, amigo mío. Por allá, ok. Bien. Hola, Kachin. Necesitas descansar.
The matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Qingce village and coordinate our people at other fireworks locations to prevent any further theft.
Yes, Lady Kuching.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along travel routes. How is that proceeding?
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots in the city.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I have time.
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted, but it will be ready soon.
Okay. Also,
Oh, excuse me, Lady Kuching? Your friends are here.
Hi, Kuching. Still working? Aren't we going to see the fireworks?
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber. Why have you come here?
Dice... fuiste tú quien sugirió explorar los alrededores.
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to.
Sí.
It's very nice. But it would be even nicer if you could join us. Do you still have work to
It's nothing urgent, really, just some trivial matters. But I wish to get it done as soon as possible.
You can leave it to us, Lady Keqing. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest. If I'm not mistaken, the Traveler is here to remind you to take a break.
Sí, tenemos algo que decirte.
That's right! Something so important that we must speak with you personally, right now!
Oh, really? In that case... Jingcheng, I'll let you take charge. Thank you.
Sí.
Understood. I'll
Perfecto.
handle things from here.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. The view there is nicer and it's much more private.
Perfecto.
Perfect for talking. Well, here we are.
Sí, aquí estamos.
What was it you wanted to talk about?
Verás, tenemos una historia que contarte.
Yeah, we want to tell you a story from this beautiful view. What do you say?
Alright, I'm listening.
So it turns out we just heard some big news in Teyvat. A very talented chef is in trouble.
Sí.
Oh, is the chef from Liyue? From Liuli Pavilion or Shinua Kiosk, perhaps?
No, the chef is from Mondstadt. Yeah, and he's really, really good. He had a restaurant right next to the city gate. He was super efficient, and his cooking was really delicious, so his restaurant had been getting more and more popular. In fact, he became so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir, why don't you find someone to help you in the restaurant?" But the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only one that can turn top-quality ingredients into world-class dishes. No one could help him.
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good chef. He must be an excellent cook.
That's what everyone was saying. But surprisingly, after just 6 months, no one would dine in his restaurant anymore. Shocking, right? Do you have any guess why?
Maybe the chef had fallen ill, or...
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler!
Ok, le diré lo que es. ¿Por qué fue demasiado obstinado?
Yep, it's because the chef was too stubborn. He would keep himself busy every day and try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. But he forgot that he's only human and needs time to eat and rest. He was so busy that he didn't even have time to eat and couldn't even taste his own cooking. He was unwilling to seek help, even when he's tired, because he thought he's the only one capable of cooking the best dishes. Eventually, the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway, so they just left. And because he had forgotten the original taste of his dishes, he was no longer a good chef. In the end, his restaurant had no choice but to close for good.
Oh. I see. He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of his original purpose. So, that's the whole story?
Oh, yep, that's the whole thing.
No, un gran misterio. Lo siento, no es una historia muy buena. Lo siento, no es una historia muy buena.
Hey! Didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
John Lee dijo eso.
Did you come up with that story?
Oops.
Oh, no, we just,
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose the ending isn't really surprising.
Pero...
Think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but when tasks come to me personally, it is easy to lose sight of the bigger picture.
Si tu juicio estuviera nublado, ¿cierto?
Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are, remove the fog, and feel our heart.
So, how do you feel now, Kuching?
How do I feel? Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way, I could finally take the opportunity to walk around the city, see the people I wish to see, and watch the fireworks. Thinking back, I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months of working with me.
Oh.
You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. But I am getting better. You can tell, can't you? And I did make a promise with you, didn't I?
Sí.
We agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year. So...
Vamos a hacerlo, ¿no? Así que...
Happy Lantern Rite, Traveler and Paimon. I'm very happy to be here and enjoy this moment together with you. I've poured all my best effort into this fireworks show. And now that we're here, I sincerely hope you will enjoy it. I feel very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the fireworks, and enjoying the view of Liyue Harbor.
Realmente, feliz día de la linterna, feliz año nuevo, Kachin. Feliz rito de la linterna.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Rito de la linterna.
Thank you.
De nada. Corto escena, supongo. Mientras las personas siguen con su día a día, esperando la llegada de los fuegos artificiales, cada uno toma sus propios puestos, ¿no? Y preparan todo listo, todo para un gran espectáculo.
Lady Kuching, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Huh? Must be something important.
Sí. Ah, los Fatui también. Oh, tenían una cita, los del banco. Qué interesante, los del banco de los Fatui. El vendedor de pescado que sale en este rito de la linterna.
Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style. Well, do you like it?
Sí, bastante, qué linda se ve.
Beautiful!
It's time. Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
Ahí viene.
Isn't it beautiful?
Ah, Yujin y Shinjan.
Hey,
Beidou.
check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beidou. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Chenhe. Ya Fenganiu. Señora Ming. Insho Shong y Xiangli. Junto con Guda. Yonli. Putao.
Did you see that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig!
So it does.
Qué bello. Usa las ofrendas para Ishtahan. Y los adeptos también se reúnen.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready.
Chao. Sonriente. Cocinero sonriente.
No better way to celebrate.
La gente de la aldea Xinyan. Chichi.
Dr. Baiju,
Y Baiju.
sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern right.
Xinyan y Junjin.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern right.
Qué bonito. Qué bonito. Qué bonito. Buenos deseos en las estrellas. Pero no hemos terminado. Podemos hablar con las personas que están por aquí.
What did you think of this year's fireworks display?
Hermosos.
I just hope this festival can be everything that people want it to be.
Por supuesto que sí. Fueron muy hermosos.
Really? I hope you're not just saying that to reassure me. I want you to be straight with me if you have any suggestions.
Por supuesto que sí.
Anyway, if you have any time during the festival, take a look around the city. There's a lot to see, but it won't last, so make the most of it.
Claro.
If only I had a little more free time. I'd love to take you around and show you everything we did to make the city look special during the festival.
Es que ella no está puesta en otra posición. Pero ya que, vamos a quedarnos con esto. Listo. Pero vamos a tomarnos otra. Nada más. Algo así. Y... voilà. ¿Sabes si hay alguien más por aquí? No sé si hay alguien más por aquí. Es verdad. Pero Beilunia. Ningún. ¿Quién sabe? Ah, tal vez adentro. Vamos a ver. Bueno, no hay nadie con quien más hablar y eso era el ritual interna terminado. En cualquier caso, espero que hayan pasado bastante bien y nos vemos la próxima vez con más Genshin Impact. Recuerden mi Twitter, Twitch y Discord se encuentran abajo en la descripción del video. Bye bye.